Tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home.
On air, don't care. Broadcast, beware. I'ma say some wild shit.
And we're coming in. There we are, live.
Hey, what it is, what it do. It's the On Air Don't Care crew.
And now we're live for real.
I, Blue Label Johnny, with my co-host
Shawn K, the Showman, Do It All Entertainment,
DIA.
DIA.
Oh, DIA Media, don't y'all forget about it. But behind the boards, we got our boy Haggard, the plug.
Yeah,
Jason
Deep Video
Howdy, folks.
Live. Pew, 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 pew.
Dealing with humidity
Look at
today.
that beautiful beast, y'all.
If
It looks
that's-
kind of cool, actually, with like the gaming stuff in the background. I mean,
Yeah, it's kind of
Oh,
dope.
that's just the cool camera.
We have to get our man Andrew to get some like B-roll, like, you know.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've got another camera for him
ambiance of
somewhere
what
over
it's
here.
like, you know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
we
Like,
already got some characters here at the Library Bar in downtown Fort Worth, and we're gonna be having some fun. This is technically episode 2, and you should be checking us out right now and seeing us live at the DIA Media Pro YouTube channel or at twitch.tv/onairdon'tcare.
So
That is exactly right.
that is
That
fact.
is exactly right.
So
I know my lines, y'all.
I still don't know it. So I mean, that's fantastic. So I'm glad somebody does.
I mean, listen. I mean, you're looking for every reason to try and replace me as a co-host and stuff, but
That
I
may
do
be your
bring
own-
some
right now,
value
that's
from
your-
time to time.
That's your only feather in your cap right now.
From
Just
one
remember
time
the,
to
you
time.
remember the destination.
You know what? I got no feathers in my cap. How about that? I got
I just told you you had one feather in your
I
cap.
got embroidery. I got no feathers in
you
the
got
cap.
that one because that's
Oh, is
that's
this
keeping you in your seat.
is this one of your old timey lingos and stuff that I'm supposed to understand?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
that's
understood what he was saying.
that's
I
what it
picked
is.
up
That's
his
what it
He
pen.
understood.
That's what it is. Well, we are here post Valentine's week, post my 36th birthday,
Post Mardi Gras,
post Mardi Gras.
Fat Tuesday.
I'm sure. I mean, there are people all around Library Bar playing pool, having drinks, playing games. But I'm sure that they might have some leftover crawfish from their boil last night.
I don't know how long you can eat
What?
leftover. I'm not sure how long you're supposed to eat leftover crawfish.
I mean, you can't refrigerate crawfish.
I don't know.
What the?
Can you? Maybe
Can you
I
refrigerate
don't know.
crawfish? I'm pretty sure you can refrigerate crawfish and eat it later.
You know, this conversation makes me so happy that we have AI to help us out in the near future.
That's ChatGPT.
I can't. I'm doing all the other things with this machine. It's at its
Hey,
maximum.
you know what? You're doing enough. You're doing enough, Jason.
Yeah, you are doing enough.
You're doing enough. All right.
True. You need to step it up.
Where's my man?
Yo, he's the gamer citizen, yo. So he's doing his citizen duty. And
Yeah,
just,
can I tell you how I met this guy? This is actually strangely a formula.
let's talk about it once he comes on the
Fair enough.
So we're gonna
Sounds
Andrew's
good.
definitely gonna be our first guest.
We got something you want to chat about beforehand? What do we
Let the
wanna
man
do?
talk.
I mean, I do kind of want to talk a little bit about my last week because it was kind of a strong week, man. Because it's last week, so last Friday was Michael Jordan's birthday, which also happens to be my motherfucking birthday, and so don't even fucking hate it, you East Texas piece of shit. Don't even fucking hate it. I'm from fucking Chicago. That's a high fucking point for me. All right, and let me tell you something.
You were born the same day as another individual.
Goat, as a motherfucking goat.
That's amazing.
Motherfucking goats right here. But no, I will say though, aside from the celebrations, aside from my beautiful fiance coming into town for the weekend, which is
shout out to Pilar.
Shout out to Pilar, mi amor, I love you. And aside from that, like the fact that last week I did 6 comedy shows. 4 of them I hosted for Nick Griffin, which is a fantastic comedian. He's been on Conan O'Brien. He's been on Stephen Colbert, Comedy Central, and he did fantastic. It was like such a privilege to kind of be on that, but to host the show, and I did all 4 shows at the Comedy Arena. 2 of them were sold out, which was awesome. Fantastic crowds.
Damn.
And then I had an impromptu give, and I don't know if you know this. I think it's called Coriolis Cove. Do you know where that is? I guess it's near.
It does not sound familiar.
It's near Temple, Texas, I guess.
No, that you going down like straight down. That's not.
It's kind of like an hour away from Austin, I guess.
Yeah, you going.
That was kind of. It was a pop in also paid gig, and so I like, and then and that was awesome. Shout out to my guy George Red Speaks, who's also bringing me to
George Red Speaks.
George Red Speaks, and he's bringing me to Shreveport, Louisiana this Saturday for another one. So
talk about moves, okay?
Those comedy games kicking up, and then Sunday I closed it out with my 6th show at Dallas Comedy Club with Noah Shark Robinson with Swimming with Sharks. That was a cool crowd. He pulled in like a good 30, 35 people.
Shark Tank?
Swimming with Sharks Entertainment. That's the name of his company.
Not Shark Tank?
No, not Shark Tank. Not yet.
Oh.
Not yet. We haven't gotten there yet, bro.
I don't know.
We haven't gotten there yet. I will get there with my newfound product that I'll be
what's up? When you going on I don't know if I can say the
name.
name.
We gotta talk to Chris. I hired Chris as my designer.
Oh yeah.
And still waiting on his ass.
Yeah, because I didn't want to do it.
What is Chris designing?
I'm working on an accessory line.
You got a great idea.
Yeah.
This will require a lot of work. I didn't want to do it.
It's just the biggest.
I'm glad he found somebody to like.
The biggest fold, which actually, Jace, you'll actually appreciate this. The biggest fold right now is literally just the design of the product itself, and there's 6 different characters to it that I have to send it in a design format to this manufacturer in the China, and I send it to the China people, and the China people take the design and they make the product.
Really?
What?
You going to?
That's how you manufacture things.
You have to manufacture in the China.
You get nobody in America do that?
Hell
Not really.
No. I try to pay those taxes. It's tax season right now. You try to pay those taxes? I try to pay those taxes, yo.
Look, you should be trying to
support, the shipping costs are less than our taxes. And like, they will do better work. And the person over here who's way dumber for the job, the person who's way dumber for the job in America is going to ask for 5 times the price. You're probably
going to get shot from the bullet that money buys.
All right, whatever, you Texas red hat.
Red hat.
Red hat. Whoa.
Oh, come on. You're not
Blue Label, Johnny.
Blue Label.
Okay, mother. These veins bleed blue.
Hey.
These bleed blue.
Hey, you know that he put the Blue Label sticker, just peeled it and put it over a Red Label bottle.
Never that. Never that.
Yeah, that's kind of a blasphemy. That'd be blasphemy within the culture for sure.
Never that.
It's either black, blue, or just gold. That's what it is.
I've never had Red Label, so I mean, it may be good. I don't know. I've never had it.
Oh, it's like an E&J. It's like a Christian Brothers brandy.
It's on the level with black.
It's the bottom level. Red Label's the bottom level.
Ew.
Yeah. But how was your week, bro? Anything exciting other than like your karaoke and DJ gigs and stuff?
I just had a normal week. It was fun. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot.
All right, so nothing exciting there in John's week whatsoever. So let's go ahead and you want to have some fun and finally bring somebody on?
Yeah, we've had our man waiting long enough, man.
Oh, he's been waiting. And he's got his little thing. All right, what are you recording?
Whoa.
Wait, do we get his picture?
This is did we? Hold on.
We got to make sure we get his picture with his waiver.
Oh, you talking about his phone?
We have a process.
I thought one of you boys were handling that while I was being a master over here.
No, they have to do it behind the scenes. Before they get on this camera, they gotta have that waiver picture and post it. Hashtag on there, don't care.
Maybe we just let him on the show right there. He can do that right after the show because we kind of You kind of fucking up.
I don't know if I
production.
trust Andrew just yet. You know, I don't know if I trust Andrew. You know.
Yo, Andrew really could have done this after he got off.
Yeah, there we go.
Stage. You fucking up the shit.
I'm fucking it up. I'm making sure that our lawyers that are unhired are going to be well prepared.
Andrew should have been on it. Andrew
All
should
right.
have had Andrew take a picture.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe he's ready to go. Let's go ahead and bring up our first feature guest on the show. Instagram handle at Gamer Citizen. It is Andrew, everybody.
Yay.
Yeah, you know. Let him know.
You're
There we
about
go.
to.
You got to talk into it right there. What's up, buddy?
All right, buddy. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the interwebs.
Let everyone know who you are.
Hello, my name is Andrew. I go by Gamer Citizen on almost all platforms.
Nailed it.
Gamer Citizen.
Yeah, Gamer Citizen, Discord,
What's that about?
Twitch. It's just the it's the name I came up with.
Are you a spectator or are you actual gamer?
I a little bit of both. You
Okay.
know,
Honest answer.
I try to game when I can, but if I'm working, and like esports is my passion. So,
Yeah. But
Gamer
but the
Citizen.
media game is your money.
yeah.
And one thing I like, this dude was here before all of us.
Hey man, dude.
Oh,
Hey, hold on. I forgot we have
This
a,
dude is
we got
so
a hat
busy.
cam right now. So I got two things I want to tell you about is how I met Andrew and how he came to be here this evening. Real quick.
It's the short version.
For real.
So we met because I was trying to get a foot in the door with this organization that does LANs, local area network gaming, PC gaming, really nerdy computer stuff, right?
Yeah, dope.
And
shit.
so they kind of said, they let me do whatever I wanted to do with some video
Hagrid's
production.
explanation of this is way nerdier than Andrew's.
Because I'm good at this.
Very
But no,
technical.
so like,
I feel like you have a little bit more of a nasal sound. It was like, so I was looking at these
no,
gamers.
you don't understand what the actual nerds are
Just
like.
because of the context. He's like, the glasses
The
go up, the nasal
implication.
goes increases as he
Well,
talks about
you
the
see
technical
here,
stuff.
this is how it actually works.
Finish your story, Jason. Finish your story.
So, you guys, can you smell the fucking ADHD in the room, everybody? I'm just wondering if you guys.
Yeah,
this
it's
is
like
what it's
seeping
like.
through
It's
my
everywhere,
pores.
every day. It's not. This isn't just on camera. This is all the fucking time right here.
We're literally sweating
So-
ADHD. That's
so-
what's happening right now.
On air, don't care,
We teamed
ADHD. That should be the hashtag.
Andrew and I were working together to bring some kind of a loose, non-descripted, like they basically said, do whatever you want, and we shot whatever you wanted at the LAN event, and just kind of
Yeah.
had a good time with it.
Yeah.
And then Andrew was like, for like the last 5 weeks, maybe he's hitting me up at least once a week.
Yeah.
Do you got any work? Do you got any work? Do you got any work? And I'm like, bro, and finally I was like, dude, I'm sorry. I can't because I can't pay you. Like everything I'm doing is like in seed mode right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that persistence was impressive, hey? And I'm glad you're out here, dude.
It's what you gotta
You
do.
know, when you work freelance, like you just have all this available free time until you're actually booked on something.
Yeah.
And until then, it's just a hustle and grind to get shit on the calendar.
You did it right.
So
You did it exactly
It's-
right.
I mean, because there are a lot of people
Persistence.
that like ask for help, and sometimes they want to, they want you to do the footwork,
Yeah.
for sure.
and then like you. But I mean, I appreciate somebody who's like, hey
Persistent.
man, like you got what do you is there something I
Yeah.
can help you on? But like, 'cause so
Yeah.
many people just got their hands out,
Yeah.
and not so much what they can help
Or
you
they're
with,
just
but like.
waiting. They're just wait. Like I feel like that's what happened when the pandy happened. Is that so
Yeah.
many people within entertainment and media
Uh-huh.
were just waiting for everything to come back and waiting for things to
little
get live
bit, yeah.
and waiting for opportunities to come back,
Uh-huh.
thinking that the flow was just gonna like go right back to normal,
life
and
don't
that's
be
just
like
not what it
that,
was.
yeah.
You know?
And like I think I said this to both you guys, but it's the same thing I told my business partners would do it all, where I literally told them that when the pandemic started, I was like, this is where we're about to find the real players in the game, because those were the guys when everything was shut down in our industries that were putting out content, that were like producing stuff and didn't give a fuck about the dollar amount. They were putting out what they wanted to do with their moves, but they're just putting out their content and their capabilities and everything like that. So
Yeah,
so you following up with him, that's like,
for sure.
that's what people like. People don't realize, even when you apply for a job, like an actual job, right? And you don't hear from them for like a week. You email them again.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, just wanted to follow up and make sure that you
I mean,
got
but
my.
that's
Yeah.
how you. That's what separates the hustlers from the not hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
who's really about that grizzy and who not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your story, Andrew? Like, are you single? You married? You got some kiddos running around?
I am
Responsible
gratefully
citizens?
single. I
He
have
said
no
gratefully. You must be young. Because I don't feel that way about being
How
single.
old are you, Andrew?
I'm 28.
Amen, brother. Oh, yeah, look, at 28, I did not care if I had a girlfriend or was single because it was a good time either way.
His delivery on
At
that.
46, it is not the same. They're not the same problems.
That 28 was said with so much apprehension in between us right now.
Because I was right.
He's like definitely hanging out
He's
with
like,
two
he knew.
very blunt 30-year-old motherfuckers who's so sick of, has such a low tolerance for shit. He's like, 28?
28.
Is that okay?
Yeah, when you're 28, single is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
yeah, I
Yes.
feel you. 28, single.
And no
20
kids?
Single
No
20,
kids. No
amazing.
kids.
Good for you.
Relationship 28, great time.
Yeah.
46 single, lonely as a
A
motherfucker.
little bit,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Lonely like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
If only I
That's
knew.
the wolf.
If only I knew what that felt like. But you know.
Yeah, you will. We're not gonna leave you in 10
Damn.
years.
No,
Holy
that's the
Yeah.
thing.
10 years,
That's the
bud.
thing. That's the reason I put the ring on the finger because I knew she was never gonna leave.
Oh, yeah.
She was never gonna leave.
Look,
never too
look,
early.
you gonna build her confidence all up, but she gonna be in Texas. And, look,
Bro,
man,
you
look,
met her.
it's
Stop
just-
playing like you brand new, John. Stop playing like you brand new. You already met my fiance
brand new,
this
I'm
weekend.
46.
You know exactly how loyal this girl is. Stop acting brand new, you bitter fuck.
Let me tell you what I know about life, sir.
You're such a bitter fuck.
Let me tell you what I know about life. People change.
Yeah.
Do they though?
Oh, what I just told you. What I know about life.
Listen,
People change.
circumstances change, but when
What you want today is not always what you want tomorrow.
let me tell you
You
something.
know that. for a fact.
Let me tell you something. All right.
That's
Me-
everybody.
One thing that me and Pilar 100% know about each other is that we know that life is never at a constant, and so we're always ready for the adjustment. So if you're in a relationship that's always ready for the constant adjustments, no matter what,
John
it
is in his mid-30s. This
You're
is
ready for
exactly
the
how I
fight.
thought.
you love
in
that
my
fucking
mid-30s.
answer, you bitter fucking fuck.
You only get like, and by the way, you only get one more year of being able to say mid 30s because after 36, dude, you're in the late 30s. You're done. You're
You called him
skating.
a bitter fuck at least 3 times, and TikTok hasn't cut me off. All right, let's go. Let's keep it rolling.
keep saying I'm
Let's
46.
keep the show rolling.
And when Pilar leaves him, then he'll say the stuff I say now. You know what I'm saying?
I do gotta say, as far as our guests are concerned, I'm especially gonna love the vanilla ones, just the vanilla cream filling between these two brownies. Fucking
You always
trying-
got to make it gay.
trying to
That's why
make-
Pilar gonna leave him.
What?
Is you always got to make it gay.
Why is it gay? Are Oreos gay?
I mean,
Are ice cream cookie sandwiches
Go
gay?
ahead and
what do you have against the
man
LGBT?
the camera.
What do you have against the LGBT? I didn't make
you
it
the
gay.
one.
You made it gay.
I want to know what you have. Like, look,
I'm
Angel's-
just talking about
Angel's only
cream
here-
filling. Who
Angel's
doesn't
here
like
only for a
desserts?
few moments, and you
Who
trying to make
doesn't like
you
desserts?
trying to attack the LGBT
You
community.
telling
And
me-
I don't know really know why that's
You
about.
telling me that desserts are gay?
Stop.
You guys are
Andrew.
overpowered.
Andrew, tell us
You're
more about your
I
media,
know-
your
did you-
freelance
it
media
was-
work.
You
Jason's
guys-
levels
you
on his boards are just a bunch of middle fingers going
Yeah.
up the level bars.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Well, I mean, I get triggered when people attack the LGBT community. Like,
I did it, you fuck. You brought it up. This guy.
And he's using
you gotta-
profanity.
Welcome to
You really
hashtag
do.
I
Sounds
don't
like you're
care.
triggered, sir.
Yeah, because you're like fucking stating a motive that's not there.
I was gonna say, should I just go ahead and pull the sliders and just like, come in? Hey kids,
Welcome to.
hold on.
You know what?
Mommy and Daddy are fighting for a little bit. Let's go ahead and turn them down a little. It's gonna be okay.
Welcome to Hagrid's
Go to your room.
Hagrid's
Intermedium.
Yeah. On
Hagrid's
today's
pie.
episode of Reflective Listening and Mediation, so I want
You know what? That's actually a good bit. So when me and John are actually going at each other's throats, where it's like it's way too much for what's going on.
yeah.
Just you can go ahead and just switch it to you, and it's time for a mediation moment with Hagrid the Plug.
Whatever you do,
can
don't
also,
show
bro.
that you've changed this.
Don't be like John.
Don't
Sean.
quit the scene for.
All right, so let's go
their
back to this.
visualization.
Let's go back to this cream filling motherfucker over here, y'all.
Jesus H.
Um,
Be nice to the boys.
so are you a Texas native?
I am.
You are Texas
born and
native?
raised DFW.
DFW, and then
Yeah.
you're from. You said you're close to around this Fort Worth area, right?
I am.
All right.
Yeah, I've been a DFW native my whole life. Really haven't found the need to move.
Yes,
anywhere,
I was just gonna ask
like,
that.
Like almost anything.
If you
that
could
I
live
need,
anywhere, where would it be?
honestly, like there really isn't.
Where have you been?
I mean, I've been to Europe. I've
Okay.
been
I thought he
to
was gonna be like, I've been to Lubbock, I've been to El Paso,
West Texas.
oh,
Went to Oklahoma once.
please.
Waco is great. Have you seen Waco?
Run a thought
Passed
about it.
through
I've been there.
Waco. It was a nice little desolate town.
So
to
there's
pass
nowhere else you'd
around.
rather live.
You know, honestly, no, because
Hey, man, I'm the
part of
same
it
way.
is like I'm also a
I like to visit a lot of places, but
sports
Texas
fans.
Opens, I want to call it.
And
Yeah. I feel
Dallas has every single sport.
It's a fact.
Rangers, Cowboys.
Don't really care about that, but that's all right.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
all right.
sports, but just
So-
like every medium, everything that you're looking
Just
for is
about.
opportunity medium.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
like the only other place that I could like theoretically want to move to is like California, just because of its tech and entertainment industry.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like I would
feel
only
that.
I would only feel
It
that.
does suck. Cali's, I mean, like, Cali's a great place to visit.
Yeah, I
would
couldn't
yeah.
live there though.
not want to live
I
there.
couldn't not live there.
I love
I-
visiting.
thing.
I would do a
Like-
contract job if it was like 3 to 6 months. Or
Yeah,
something.
something like
And
that.
Yeah.
everything is covered and
But
all
to
that. I
reside
can do that
there?
easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to live
yeah.
for life there.
I
It's
just
like
feel like you can. It's too easy to become your worst self in like LA in
But
Southern
see,
California.
Dallas has that, like, Dallas kind of, like,
sure.
inadvertently pictures itself a pseudo Los Angeles.
a little bit.
Like, it's the home of the thousandaires. Like, you know, people that have
I
like
feel like it's on that
$70,000
road.
act
heard him
like they got $1 million.
30. What do they call them? 30K
30,000
millionaire.
or something like that.
30K millionaire.
Yeah, 30K millionaires.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that number's a little higher now. I mean, you know,
maybe.
who can't make 30,000? But you know, but either way, like you could be your worst self anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
definitely.
just
Like
about.
it just
Yeah,
depends on the environment.
there's-
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Hey, Shawn, I have a question. I just want to dial in a little bit on what you're saying. Are you saying that like you think Cali gives you a little more reason to be your worst self? Is that what you're saying? Like it's
That
easier
does
to
sound
fall
like
into
what he's trying to say.
competition and
I
shit?
feel like no, what it is that there is a
he's strawmanning the shit out of Cali right
Shut the
now.
fuck up
Let
and let
that
me
man
talk.
talk.
Goddammit. He asked me this question, not you. All right.
Poor Cali.
No, I think that it breeds a little bit more of a jaded atmosphere that like people are kind of like when a lot of people that I've met and a lot of times that I've gone there, if unless I actually know the environment, like if it's like a private event or a gig, but when I've met just in general, like in just outside and going out and stuff, people are always are like first to kind of talk about themselves and who they know and where they've been and what they've
Yeah.
done and all that. And there's a little bit more of like this jaded type of like ungratefulness, you know what I'm saying? Because
Right
it's
on.
like all sunshine and beaches and it's just kind of like
A
it's
little
just this flow and just also like it's so competitive. It's like it's a different style than New York. Cause like, you know, New York is like a very big hustler mentality, but like LA is like I'm just trying to make it, you know, like
Right, yeah.
everything is, and again, it's just like cost of living. It's like you have a lot of unhappy people pretending that they're happy.
How different? How in your experience in your 3 years here? How different is Dallas then?
It's phenomenal. I mean, like, dude, I say this all the
Fort Worth,
time.
DFW, really?
Yeah, I mean, I say this all the time because I go back to Chicago like 15 to 20 times a year for events. And my network out there, my family out there, they're always asking, like, when are you moving back? I'm like, fucking never. I'm never moving back. Like, Texas is everything. Like,
Yeah, it
everything
really
that I
is.
saw it to be when I moved here at the end of 2020, everything that I saw, like Dallas and DFW developing, it's been coming into fruition and happening in the last 2 years. I mean, I've met you dope motherfuckers in less
Right
than
on,
2
man.
years and stuff. And even the progression in the short time that we've known each other has moved like unbelievably much more efficiently and faster than like how things, even though Chicago is a pretty fast lifestyle,
Sure.
but my relationships that I've built and the things that I've accomplished has been on such a scale here in this short time. So it's kind of like, I mean, between just like overall, like, status of living and cost of living
Sure.
and being able to
Moderate climate.
yeah, I mean, like, yo, February's and we're sweating. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what's so funny though? You know what's so funny? Every single year, I mean, my birthday's on the 17th on Friday. What happened on Friday? It was fucking cold. Every
It was-
year.
You don't like
fucking
the weather,
Wednesday,
just
it's
wait
cold.
10
My
minutes.
first
my
birthday,
G.
Exactly.
my first birthday, snowpocalypse, and 90% of Texas power is gone.
Yeah.
And they're doing
Yeah. It was so
rolling
much fun.
blackouts
Well,
like
guess
they're
what?
Southern Indian.
Who knows
shit.
what next year's gonna be? It could be. It could be anything.
And then last
Listen,
year, another
prepared
fucking
now.
winter advisory.
Oh, we say.
And then this year, it was like it wasn't as bad. It rained a little bit, but it was like in the 40s. But it was cold, and I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, like,
Hey, Andrew, though, as a, I'm a Texas native, but I'm not a Dallas native. Let me ask you a question. But you don't live. Where did you grow up in?
So I grew up in basically like the suburbs of Dallas.
Okay,
so you
so-
native.
Weird city.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
saying it wasn't. That's not my point. I want to know how you feel about the Universal NBC studio that's coming to Frisco.
Dude,
As someone who doesn't want to live anywhere else, how do you feel about some of the outside world coming to live here and now?
I think it's a dope opportunity, and frankly, like we have the land for it. It's like, I mean, you see all of these other companies like leaving California, or I've heard a very mild rumor of Nike leaving Washington to come to Texas.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of
I was
corporate.
surprised
and
Netflix
there's-
chose New Jersey of all places to open up their new headquarters and
was-
studios.
That was very interesting.
But
But I think it's more of a like commercial theme park possibility, because
that's
like
exactly what it is. But
it's catered to the families that are here.
yes,
my point is, it's going to change the landscape
Yeah.
of DFW.
Well,
I think it
what?
is, but at
And
the same
Graphics
time, like,
definitely
there was
gonna get
it's
more fun.
right
I
here.
forget like how long ago, but there was like a huge indoor water park like built up that way. It's just
I think near
Great
Little
Wolf
Elm.
Lodge?
huh?
Great Wolf Lodge?
No.
I think he's near Little Elm. I think he's talking about it. There was a
I don't
newer
think I
one that
know
was
about that.
built near Little Elm.
Yeah, I forget
don't
what
think
it's
I'm aware
called,
of
but
that.
it's like it's this
I don't even live that far.
huge complex up north in Frisco.
See, I don't live that
area.
farther, and I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah,
John goes where he just needs
I
to
think
go.
it's
Yeah, what did you say? I'm an introvert with
yeah.
extrovert with introvert tendencies.
You're an introverted extrovert.
Whatever, that's fine.
Nice.
You're introverted at the base, but you do extroverted
To
things.
quote
Are
my
we still
son,
talking about personalities?
I am
That's
who
what
I
it
am.
I
Just
think,
saying.
I think
And
you
I'm an extroverted introvert. I'm an
I
extrovert
believe that.
at the base, but I have introverted qualities, like certain things where I'm just like, I don't want to deal with anybody. Like,
Sure.
you know?
yeah. Sick.
Oh, how I can see you're definitely more of an introvert, I would say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like my alone time.
Do you have anything to plug? Do you like, because I mean, you're so in the gamer life. I mean, do you have a bit of a base following with your
No, honestly, I really,
That's real. That's real.
I follow
Everybody said that.
everybody
That's like that, bro.
and help them build up. Like just to plug this, I was the second follower of the Twitch channel.
There we go. Yeah, we just
So,
made it.
You were the third. Oh no, I was the first. I don't even know if
That's
John
that-
started following it.
I didn't follow it. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't.
It's a hacker.
I gotta change that
The
myself.
second follower.
Look at him! Look at him
of
beating the board meeting.
You got me. Yeah, I know, right?
So
We got
so
an
what do I
agenda
say?
already for next week, fellas.
More things to add.
I know, right?
Exactly.
We do appreciate your contribution. I mean, you helped us even put this setup together.
For sure.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And-
Andrew is not just a guest today; he is a production assistant.
Yeah.
Now,
Freelancer. You can reach this man.
You want to be an executive producer today? You're an executive producer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
EA, baby.
congratulations, sir. You had a promotion just there.
Nice.
Yeah.
It still pays nothing, but
Oh,
Oh wait, was that? Did you think that was on the table actually? Because
yeah, not today.
yeah.
I don't know what Hager got.
I
situated.
will tell you though, you can get a three-way flow of smiles. That's definitely on
And
the
Shawn
table.
will definitely give you a hug.
and I get a
I'll definitely
crit
give you a hug.
high five.
A Chris high five?
Chris high five.
Let's go. I mean, like, all right. So you know how to do it, right? You got to look at the
Oh, he
elbows.
knows how to do it.
You got to look at the elbows. Look at my no. Look, ready? At the count of three. Look at my elbows. I'll look at your elbows. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, I love it. We got that motherfucker out.
No,
On tape.
on three.
Listen,
Doomed.
1, 2, 3, clap. All
It was
right?
gonna be fine, and he told you what to do, right?
Sorry. All right, yeah, you're right. You're right. I fucked it up. You're right.
What are you counting?
I added an on-go. After
I get it. I
Hey,
get it.
Andrew,
I get it.
Andrew, he's from Chicago.
You
You gotta,
listen.
you know, hey, remove expectations.
I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm sweating.
Remove expectations.
I got hot ears.
Years
You'll be
ago.
much happier.
All right, we're gonna do this. Here we go.
Can we get that high five going or what?
On three.
I need a reloaded high five right now.
three.
There it is. That was okay.
No way to give a high five.
It's close.
Andrew's like,
It's
is that a
closer.
fucking bit? Andrew's like,
I
is
said-
this
I
guy
said-
trolling me?
On three.
It's okay.
I said, all right.
Gentlemen,
There we go.
that is a
There
pure
we go.
Texan way to do that right
Move
there.
your hand. Just.
We'll
just-
try
He
it.
took
There
care
we
of you.
go.
He took care of you.
I've never in my life. I'm glad the cameras are.
Oh my
I
god.
You got that.
have to settle in a handshake.
I want to tell you something. I want to tell you something about me.
I'm not even gonna try.
I want to tell you something about me.
It's okay.
I'm all about the content.
Whoa.
I'm all about the content. No, I love that he gave me a very proper handshake like that. I was like, I feel like I'm back in Chicago now. Actually, to be honest with you, I've been high fiving for the past 2.5 years and shit since I've been here.
Damn.
Yeah,
Trying
That's an
to.
interesting cultural
Trying
observation,
to.
friend.
yeah. Hey, you know
All
what?
right, Andrew, we definitely appreciate you being our
For sure.
first guest.
I do it all, but I don't do it all right. You know? Yeah, man.
Yeah. It was
Did you
fun.
want to drop your socials?
Like I said, it's Gamer Citizen across almost all platforms.
All platforms.
Twitch, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, what else? Twitter. I'm not against sharing my personal name
no,
for
you don't
Facebook,
gotta- you don't gotta
but
give the-
I think we're good across all.
Call
the
him Andy.
platforms.
Call him Andy, everybody.
Andy works.
Anybody knows how to do any worth of, they're worth of internet stalking will be able to find your real name. If you got
Exactly.
any of that other stuff.
Yeah.
Now, before we have you step up, just one last question. Aside from my stupendous high five skills, do you think you would come back after this? Do you think you'd come back again for another one?
You can be honest. You don't have to say
Yeah,
it.
you can be honest. Designer don't care. Be honest.
He's a scary person.
I think we should look back at your Instagram post, and maybe this might just be a one night stand.
One night stand.
Callback, baby.
I understand. I totally
We
understand.
call that a callback.
It totally makes sense. You know what? It's one of
age
those
46
things.
is a whole different.
You know what?
Different ballgame.
Let's give it up for Andrew, everybody. Let's give it up for Andrew. Andrew, give it up. Give it up.
Appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I mean, I called it from the very jump when I went live on IG before we started. I was like,
I mean, it's kind of a
we had-
self-professed prophecy as well. You kind of
we
break
had
that.
DJ Jeff here. His name is Jeff here, led 2 weeks ago, helping us out. And he's not here on this one. I mean, I understand. There's no.
Well, I mean, I don't think he didn't say he was coming, right? I mean, we weren't expecting.
Yeah,
him.
we
I
weren't
don't think-
expecting him, but
I mean,
but it's
why you got to put it on him like that? Like he was supposed to show up and he didn't.
No.
He was just excited. He was hopeful. That's what I'm hearing.
I mean, Jeff was
That's
fun.
why I say remove expectation.
We got some impatient motherfuckers in the house over here.
This guy, he's trying to. He's
Hey,
got
do we
another
wanna
spot to
take
go
a-
to.
do
I
we wanna
guess. Shit.
Oh, you have another spot to go to?
Yeah, I'll take a drink. What's up? Oh, whoa.
Oh, damn.
Wait, what? What did he say?
Go ahead. Right here.
Look, what's up? I said, y'all want some drinks?
Oh, do we want drinks? Steve?
On
his
Sean
tab.
K's tab.
You said you
Ooh,
Venmo me.
he
You
got
said
you.
you Venmo me later.
I was here for that. We
Is that
recorded
on
it.
the table? Is that on the table? All right, we'll see. We'll see. Well, I mean,
My man's in
Is he buying a round of drinks for the bar? I don't know what.
I thought he was just
Nah,
talking to
hell no.
us.
Walk
I think he was just
back.
talking to us. No, Indonesian. He's definitely Indonesian. He's a black Indonesian. Yes. No, it's.
'Cause I don't claim him as
No,
Indian anymore.
what I was saying was, as far as the whole one night stand, I'm like, sometimes when you meet that first interaction,
no,
back in the
because
day,
I removed
and you're like, you know
expectation.
what, fuck it up. We're probably never gonna meet today. It's cool. It's cool. We're not gonna meet it again. It's totally. It's all right.
Do we want to bring my man, or do we want to take a break? How we feeling? What's going on?
You know what? Deeps wants to do a drink, so why don't we go ahead? Why don't we do a
Run
quick
it.
break
You got it.
and allow these
Well,
sponsors?
yeah. Why don't we hit the? Oh God, we running commercials.
Oh yeah, we do got the commercials now.
Yep.
Hey, you know what? Don't go
We
away.
have sponsors, ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen.
don't touch that refresh button or that next internet tab.
Don't
Take a
touch
listen.
that monitor, don't care
We'll be
now.
back. We'll be back in just a little bit, y'all.
Just a few moments.
Stay tuned.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast. Start to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johny, giving you the Blue Label weekend itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH. Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. The last microfiber cloth you will ever need. Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs.
Man, we're back.
What it is, what it do, it's your boy Blue Label Johnny.
And Shawn K, the Showman, y'all.
Shawn K, the Showman, the host of On Air Don't Care. We are back from a little break.
With our boy Haggard, the plug, Jason Dyer hanging in the back.
Like this motherfucker is, we might be the host, but I promise you that man is the captain of the ship.
This man is the captain.
Yeah, he's the captain of the ship.
Let's go.
He's like a Somalian pirate coming up onto our ship. He's
Yeah.
That first time.
Look at me.
Look at me now. Look at me.
I am the captain now.
He's like, I believe you.
That type shit.
Yeah.
We had a good little segment with Andrew. Good cat. He says he's not coming back though, but that's fine. You know what I'm saying?
Cheers, gentlemen. I gotta cheers with my beautifully curated drink.
You're not getting your whatever dirt
Cheers.
shit on in my water
You
glass?
can use some tahini in your life, bro.
No.
100% you can use some tahini in your life.
Goy chung and sriracha. That's what I use.
Oh,
get
shit.
hot shit. That's what I love. Or curry out. Okay.
Yo, that would be interesting. What about like a cariapla like mojito?
Ooh.
That would probably be fire.
You know what?
Can you guys?
Dude, when I was in one of the times when I was in India, we went to a bar and I had like a
drink that had that as like a leaf. That's dope.
It was pretty fire.
What were you saying, Jason?
I was going to ask you if you could explain to me. Hold on, I keep forgetting. I got my own thing here.
You want one of us to explain something to you?
Yeah.
What a cariapla is?
Yes.
What a cariapla is? It's the native leaf plant that's from our home state in India.
So
Okay.
like
it's put in like most of the food and drinks and all
it's
that.
my belief that like in Britain and stuff when they use that curry powder,
Yeah.
I believe like my mom grows the plant.
My mom too.
Damn.
Like almost every household you would go to.
And like they don't dry it and grind it. Like
Okay.
my mom breaks the branch off the tree and just chunks that hoe straight in the pots.
Yo,
Okay.
like even I don't know if your church. Do you remember like in the old school church days, like after like the service was over and like everybody would be in like the community hall. There'd be like those few uncles and aunties like selling some of their vegetables they grew in the garden. They would be like,
I didn't go
so
to
in
no
Chicago,
hood
like
church.
back
We
home.
know they had free shit at the Indian churches I went
I
to.
don't know. So like they would do it, and it was more of a comical sense. But you would see like uncle like some uncle like holding up a like a grocery bag of like cariapla leaves, and they'd be like $5 cariapla leaves,
Yeah, nah. See,
$5 cariapla leaves.
see, y'all must have the hood church in Chicago.
But all the money would be donated to the church.
Is there a way for you to explain to me what the flavor profile is like?
like the cutty, like
Out
the
of shit.
It like the
It's not
pure,
hot. Yeah, it's got more of a
it's
spice
hot.
to it.
Like it's a very key ingredient. Like a lot of times there'll be chilies and whatever else, but like
Yeah.
that it adds.
But
like,
there's like a little bit of a. It helps to provide because it's put into a lot of the sauce that's like drizzled like on the food, like the
Okay.
rice and all that kind of stuff. So it gives a spice and a tang a little bit. It's like it's a kick, but it's not hard.
And it goes in
It's
so many
not
guys.
mint. It's not mint, but it's not spice.
So you boys are basically giving away the secrets to why we can't make this shit at home. When your average Americana guy is trying to get
powder
something going,
is that plant just dried, but you know when you
Okay.
dry it and whatever and grind it,
It's not
it's
the
going to
thing.
lose some of its potency.
Yeah. Same with the chiles that we use in our Latino
same
foods.
thing.
At Chile's. Yeah,
The
so
chiles, bro.
that's why la de está
But
aquí.
we already have somebody else who wants to step on the show.
And I got to introduce this dude
Okay, go ahead.
because this guy.
Because you want to hate on him? Go ahead.
No, not yet. I'll wait till he gets on. No, this is a homie through the actually DFW comedy scene. This is a guy that I met a few months in when I started doing comedy, and we clicked very, very well. Way past
Debatable.
just noticing that we're the same kind of shade of brown in a sense. So let's go ahead and bring. I know we'll talk more about it, but let's go ahead and bring out the darknesses himself, Thieves G, everybody. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, sir, coming by.
Headphones.
He's on. He brought his good tie-dye too. Yeah. Go ahead and grab. His level's up.
I got him.
There we go.
What's up, y'all?
There he is.
Some
Theben
Shout out to my white friends.
His new white friends.
Shout out to my brothers from the Caucasus Mountains. We appreciate you.
And if you guys are
We
interested,
appreciate you.
just come up. If you guys are interested, just come around to the other side and just do the wave. Oh, shit. He's a good white friend. He's a good white friend. He's a good white friend. Shit. All right, so Thebes, you came out to Fort Worth. I appreciate you making the hike out here, bro. And you know what?
That's real. That's real shit.
Oh, can I tell you something? I want to start with actually something nice about Thebes, right? Because, you know, like when you actually meet real context within the comedy scene, I think you can agree that like when you're connecting, you're really giving each other like constructive like criticism to be able to get better on the mic. Everything this dude like heard, he took, and I just got to watch this dude get better and better and better on the stage. So I'm happy now he's on a roll. He's actually getting put on shows and everything like that. So, you know, I'm excited to see the progression, you know, but how you feeling, Thebes? Welcome to On Air Don't Care.
Yeah, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good.
Is this your first podcast?
No, this is not my first podcast, but it's first podcast with y'all. So
First live podcast.
First live podcast.
First live broadcast. We'll take that. We'll take that. And so one thing, now let's go into the shit talking because
okay, all right.
Because as you can look at Thebes, some of you guys might be looking at him and maybe thinking he's part of like the African nations of sorts and stuff. But most people from our part of the world will see like, oh no, he's definitely from like that Indian region. He tells people he's Indian, but he is not Indian at all. He is a fake Indian. He's a throwaway Indian. Why don't you let everyone know?
Throwaway Indian, bro.
Where are you from again?
I'm Sri Lankan. I'm Sri Lankan.
Yeah.
I'm Sri Lankan.
That's that throwaways.
Indonesian.
You Indonesian.
Actually, that's funny. Yeah, I was actually born in Singapore, so that's actually closer
Singapore.
That explains
Indonesia.
what?
Yeah.
I don't even know any negative stereotypes about me.
That's why
nobody really
that's
does,
why
bro.
the comedy lies in this fake Indian pretending to be black. That's what
100%.
That's where the comedy lies, and I think that's where a lot of your comedy lies too. Is you say a lot of black jokes.
I feel like I could say it, bro, because look, here's the thing, all right? I don't say the N-word, okay? I don't say the N-word. I don't use the N-word, you know. I don't think it's okay for me to say it. You know what I mean?
He hates different thoughts.
So,
He hates calling his neighbors.
Me looking the way that I am, you know, me getting pulled over by the police and being black in that situation, right? I feel like I can kind of, you know,
you
trade out my black card instead of using the N-word with my black card. I could trade it out for saying like, you know, some jokes and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
So you've heard it here on Honor Don't Care. Thebes said that he experienced the full black struggle and knows exactly what that's like.
Not word frequently. That's
not the full black struggle. Okay. It's only when I'm driving around and like I'm on the public. I still have
when he goes back home to his upper middle class neighborhood, he doesn't have quite the same.
After he gets pulled over, he's like, I should have never put these tints on. Fuck.
I just show the cop my address and they're like, oh, you're good to go, dude.
Do you like? Hey, real talk. Do you like hike up the accent if you get pulled over?
The accent,
like
no,
the American
I don't,
vernacular.
I have legitimately like FOB'd an accent to get out of a ticket before. Like,
for real?
acted like I couldn't talk English.
Did it work though?
Oh yeah, like he didn't want. He like. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to deal with me because like I was like I couldn't understand. Like, how do you even get a driver's license if you couldn't speak English? But
right.
He didn't want to deal with it. I was cooperative, but I was like, I don't know what I'm saying.
What I'm saying?
What I'm saying? Or I'm not doing right?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
You want to know actually it has worked on two separate occasions. Surprisingly, I've gotten pulled over in Texas and they've let me go. But two different occasions when I got pulled over in Chicago, the excuse that got me out was that I was holding a huge shit. Like I had to take the biggest shit ever, and I was on my way to a date. And that was like, I said that twice, got out of the ticket.
Jeez, dude. What kind of dates you be going on?
I wasn't on an actual date.
The day of that, you got to take a
shit.
I
was going to Walgreens.
This man is trying to get a date with a 2 girls 1 cup girl, you know?
I wasn't on an actual date, you fucks. All right? That's what I just told him. And it worked.
How much detail did you have to go into? Like, how graphically detailed did you have to go into?
Like, literally, like, physically clench my asshole and like tense my whole body and sweat and make my eyes like
who is this cop? Like, I want to make you
That
shit
part
yourself.
right there.
Like,
That part
it's
right
about-
there.
we
like,
all
who
we
is
all
this
been-
police officer that lets you?
we
like,
all been.
I would have gave you a warning, but I would have been in that squad car like,
Yeah, God bless. I didn't
Just
have
on
no
my
dickhead
phone.
cop like you that
Like,
would have
I'm a-
just like kept me waiting
like-
and shit.
I'm gonna make this guy shit himself.
I said it worked twice. I didn't say it worked on the third time. That dude took his time to write that ticket on the third time. It worked twice though. It
I'm
worked
like, I'm gonna
twice.
give him a warning, but I'm gonna make him shit himself.
Well, it worked. I'll take 2 out of 3 times. So, Theban, let these people know your ASL, age, sex, location. Where you? Tell these people where you're from.
Oh, okay.
He's
ASL,
too young. He's too
dude.
young for us.
Mine's just a fucking like.
you don't
like,
remember the ASL days?
Bam, bam,
You remember the ASL days?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do some sign language, dude. You said
Yo.
ASL.
That is the second person on this motherfucking show who has said
true.
sign language
No, ASL.
in response to
What did you
ASL.
say? ASL, age, sex.
Oh, I know what you're
location.
saying.
Age, sex, location.
Yeah. How old you is?
I'm 27.
Uh-huh, nice.
The young
sex.
yesterday.
I don't really have a lot of sex.
He was much more confident saying 27 than Andrew was saying 28. But go ahead. You don't have sex?
I
Is that what
don't.
you
I have a small amount of sex. I think.
with women?
Yeah, mostly women. Yes.
Nice.
Okay,
Sex
it's
with
all
men, though?
no, it's women. It's all women. Okay,
Yeah,
it's all
it's
women.
You haven't
It's
tested
all
the other
women.
time?
What?
Yeah.
No, I haven't done it.
Okay.
You know, I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared. I think.
Hey, my man
A
said,
little scared.
shout out to 80 Proof. My man, the guy that used to sit in that chair had a famous saying he used to say,
Yep.
I put my dick on the crap tables many a nights. And it won't be my last.
Holy shit.
Now, I don't live by that creed.
R.I.P.,
80 Proof did. Shout out to the GOAT.
Yeah, shout out to the GOAT. And then, where are you from? I guess all over the world?
Yeah, location. You know, ethnically, I'm from Sri Lanka. I was born in Singapore. I live in Texas, and I'm black. So
That's right.
Yeah.
And so, and then outside of comedy, what are you doing? What's your hustle?
Have we even addressed that he's a comedian? Have you even like?
Oh, yeah,
I talked about the whole thing in the beginning.
yeah, dude, pay attention,
Pay
dude.
attention,
Come
John.
on.
God damn, bro.
John, I'm with you. My old man brain didn't keep up with it. Sorry.
Yeah, I started this whole set. Like, I was like, let me
Yeah,
start
it
with
was-
a compliment.
Yeah, it's like I watched him grow. I remember it now. I'm remembering in real time. That's
Yeah.
one of my symptoms.
Yeah. So, anyways, outside of comedy, what are you doing? What's your hustle?
Dude, comedy is my hustle pretty much right now. So,
You know it's not paying.
what the fuck else do I do? I don't do shit, dude. I have a job. I'm an engineer.
Nice.
There you go. That's why he can.
I literally like
So I've been looking for this whole.
I do like the minimal amount of work possible to just keep my
Amen,
job.
Make sure you share this Twitch link to your employer.
Oh, no. I'll let him know.
Give me a review, performance review.
I doubt my boss. My boss is Pakistani, actually, bro.
Ah,
Yeah, no, I hate his ass, dude.
Damn.
Because you know,
I hate Pakistanis too.
yeah, same.
like naturally.
What do you mean?
I
Like
think
if
we
somebody
all
just
should-
tells
I
you that
think
they're
we all-
Pakistani, you automatically
Yeah, I
hate
think
them.
we all-
only because,
You
like,
won't
they're
even try
really
and get to
Indian.
know the motherfucker.
Only because they're really Indians, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm hating on their like political, BS.
Like thinks I hate Ethiopian. He's not even a real Indian.
No, I'm Sri Lankan, bro. We're like,
Yeah,
we're
we're
not
both
really
Sri-
a threat.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
there's really
I hate them
no.
too.
We don't care about the border, and we actually have a hard border, like water. You know
Yeah,
what
it's
I
a
mean?
water border, bro. So
We have a water border.
George Bush is in here.
But I mean, like, I've never had a problem like if I meet somebody who's Pakistani, I'm like, oh man, I'm Indian, but hey man, I don't have any borders. Do you? You know, like that's kind of my thing. But it seems like y'all, like, as soon as they tell you they're Paki, they're like, hey man,
Yeah, I
fuck
live by
you.
different creed.
I didn't have this prejudice, I think, before I met a bunch of Pakistanis. I don't think it's really a prejudice. dude.
So it's their
You
fault.
know what
I
I mean? It's
agree.
their fault.
It's their
It's
fault.
their fucking fault. All right. They want to act all high and mighty, being the quote unquote, like they think they're all better than
Mhm.
everyone in the South.
Yeah.
But they ain't, bro.
Oh shit.
Facts.
They ain't.
Preach, brother.
Yeah, man. Let this
So-
Sri Lankan
Preach.
black guy tell you how much he hates Pakis, y'all.
Exactly.
Preach, brother.
Also, they all sound like really gay a lot of times, and like
My man's bringing
know what I'm
facts.
talking
today.
about?
Like, he just
They kind of do, bro. They all have like.
It's a little hot, bro. It's a little hot.
I really don't like.
Truth hurts sometimes.
I know some good Pakis. Like do I? Am I the
So
only
do
one that knows
I
some
have
good Pakis?
I have Pakistani friends that I
It's
like,
definitely for the
but
world.
I also have like Trump supporter friends that
I
I
also
like.
have Indian. I have
You're
Indian.
sus as
Yeah, I
fuck.
mean, that's a
then.
good point.
But let me ask you this: how many
Yeah.
Indian people do you know that you don't like?
Oh, I don't like a lot.
Yeah,
I don't like a lot of people.
yeah. There's a lot of Indian people that drive me the fuck nuts.
Mostly the ones I'm not related to.
Oh God, you know what's so funny, dude? Because like my only other side hustle doing Lyft, it's like I have the lowest amount of patience and tolerance for Indian passengers. The lowest amount.
Let
It's
me-
like
No, go ahead. Sorry.
no, I'm just saying like the
No.
second you come into my car and it smells like you just fried some chapatis, like some bread or cooked some oils and shit.
If you smell like chapati, I don't mind. When you come in and smell like fried fish, that's
Oh, the
motherfucking problem.
fresh.
That's the fucking problem.
No,
Bro.
so I work at I'm a server also, right? So I got a server job. Another hustle, right? I have a server
did you
job
have
at
to do-
Hyenas comedy club.
Oh, look at you.
Just to I'm trying
Just so you
to.
can fill out the bio
I'm
for when you
trying to-
make it.
I know.
Yeah, I was there. I was
Well,
a server.
actually, it's a smart op way because
Yeah.
if you work at the comedy club,
That's what I'm
the
saying. Like,
comedy
that's-
club, if you're in,
Like a lot of good comics have
Yeah.
that. Oh, I was passing flyers
Yeah.
for the promotion, and you
I
know what
worked
I'm
at
saying?
the
he got-
yeah.
He just making sure his
Yeah,
bio
it's
got
smart.
he got a
It's
couple of
smart.
sentences in his bio.
It's really the opportunity, was there, and I was just like, this
I'm
is a
not
good,
mad at
this is a
you.
good opportunity,
I'm not
dude.
mad
And I'm assuming it's
Yeah,
part
yeah.
time.
Yeah, it's part time. It's only like Friday, Saturday nights. But let me tell you, like, the worst people at the comedy club are Indian people.
I believe
swear
it.
to
Indian
God.
people go to comedy clubs?
A little.
We
yeah,
had a good
sometimes-
show at
sometimes
More to
they
Go. There was a good
Yeah.
amount of Indian people in the crowd.
Oh.
Remember?
Wait, like we talking about like we
Like
talking about like
Fobs?
y'all's generations, or
Like,
we
are you
talking about like Indian
Fobs?
people?
Yeah, are you
No,
talking
I'm
about
talking
Fobs
about
or like
more-
first
yeah.
generation?
I'm talking about
Because like
maybe
our
first
cousins and
first generation.
First generations? All right.
Yeah. First
Okay.
generation. Yeah,
And they're bad?
they're pretty bad with tipping.
I never seen
Uh,
them
yeah.
at comedy.
They learned it from their daddy.
Yeah, they'll straight not write anything on the check or put like 2 zeros and then like, fuck, dude.
Well, you know the pride that Indians have with the zero. Like because Indians
yeah,
invented
that's true,
Indians
bro.
invented zero.
That's
If
a-
you guys didn't know, if white people you didn't know, white
I
people,
knew.
True.
Indians
White people.
invented the numeric value zero.
yes,
It's a true fact.
and they've used it on every single
Tip.
check ever since, bro.
in every line and every
I think
tip.
it was at I think Russell Peters where he like has a whole bit where he talks about that, and then he's like all these numbers. He's like, what is that space before the one? Nothing. What's its value? Nothing. It's beautiful.
That's a good
The
bit.
good one. The
That's
good
a
one.
good bit, dude.
That's a good bit.
You shouldn't have said that Russell Peters said it because you could have gotten.
I'm not gonna be that dude.
Are we try-
I'm not gonna be that.
Do we
comedian.
need like an Indian George Lopez and Ralph? Ralph situation? I think we need a
Yeah,
Russell.
Bring Russell in.
Bro, you need to do this. Just, like willfully steal one of his jokes, but then say you were.
I
You know
know,
what I'm saying?
right?
You didn't.
I'll
Yo,
I
Russ.
know a lot of his material. I've seen that dude live 5 times, so
Oh, shit, for real?
I'll say the next one just so he can talk shit about me. Like I'll definitely do that for sure, just to give me some accolade. But yeah,
because the day that when the moment Russ talks about you in the live, the price goes. Yes, today's
Those
price
hashtag-
is not
That's fine.
tomorrow's
Those
price.
hashtag
Not today's
goes up.
price.
So Thebes, what do you are you looking at? You're looking to be full time in this comedy game, then, huh?
Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm just here for the ride, bro. Like, what I figured is all the stuff that I've done before, I don't really know where I'm gonna go, but as long as I put my head down and like keep grinding, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna get somewhere. So
I believe it. I love it, and
kinda
I love seeing you around the scene. It's
Yeah.
always 100 whenever we see each other and shit. So
facts, yeah.
So here, before we let you go, it's seeing how's you are a man in the game, and I want to give you the opportunity to be able to perform on the talent showcase, but you have to perform something. So I want you to give us your best bit, your best worked out bit.
Damn, he just said, "Tell me a
You
joke."
gonna put my man on the
Tell
spot?
me a joke.
He said,
Is
dance-
this a show or is this the show?
He said,
I mean,
dance,
it's a
man,
show.
It's a
dance,
show.
monkey dance, bro.
Give me
Dance,
your
monkey
best.
dance.
Give me your best bit.
Give me my best. bit.
Your best, your most confident bit, the one that you worked out. Stop fucking shaking your head, John. You don't know this game. Fucking this motherfucker took 3 out of 5 minutes and thinks he understands. One time.
God
Why are we
damn.
talking about the great compromise now, dude?
The
Great
great
compromise?
compromise.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
he said 3 out of 5 minutes.
Yeah, his first open mic, he only did 3 out of 5 minutes.
Yeah, damn.
This man went deep with. You know what, Steven, you really are black, bro. He came at her with that three. He came at us with that 3-5 compromise. You might as well say Wu Chang is for the children. You just like came right with that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So come with it. Come with it. Talk to us.
Come with it. What do you want? What do you want? 1 minute or what?
Yeah, just
Kill
just
Tony,
1
1
bit.
minute.
It
Let
can
my
be
cat stand up.
a 1 minute bit. It can be a 2-3 minute bit. Yeah, stand it up. Stand it up. There we go.
Get the feel.
All right, let me take this.
Put the headphones
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we
Front
go.
row. Or maybe you want to do some crowd work. I'll be your front row guy.
I like that shit.
All right. So I feel like I've been lying to y'all.
Woo, damn.
Yeah, I'm bald. I'm bald, guys. No, you can't rub my head. Ladies, you can't rub my head, okay? Because you don't see me outside the European Wax Center trying to rub some cooch.
Good.
That's what I told the police.
During interrogation?
Speaking of rubbing cooch, my sister, she's a lesbian. She's a lesbian, guys.
He doesn't like LGBT, but that's a different story. Go ahead, continue. Sorry.
You don't even like lesbians, dude?
Dude, I have literally
Don't
done
interrupt the set.
LGBT.
No, that was it. That was it.
Oh,
That was
my bad. That's my bad.
two.
Well done,
You're
well
welcome,
done.
then, Steve. You're welcome.
I was about to like make this like a three, like a 3 shade. Like
Wow.
I was gonna come
Oh
in with
yeah,
it.
dude. Oh,
Might as
let's
well-
do it. Let's do it.
Let's go. There we go. There it is.
There we go.
There it is.
Ladies
Here it
and gentlemen, introducing the Chrome Domes.
Guys, it's three bald brown guys. They need to be black.
You know what's
One,
good about
two,
this setup?
three.
We don't need a hair light. We really don't need a fucking hair light with you boys.
It's true.
And mess shit up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
We should have an acapella group or something. We need one more.
bitch,
Yeah, I got
can't
you,
sing.
brother.
Let's
I'll
be real about it.
bring
I know
home the bass.
Steves, I know you can't
You gonna
sing.
shave your head though?
I know
Hell
you can't
no.
sing. John can
Hell
sing.
no.
You better not. You better
John
not
can
shave your
sing.
head.
I know John can
Better
sing.
never cut your hair.
Never
Yeah.
will I ever cut
All
my
right.
hair.
Yeah, but here we go. This is how you close it out. This is the image that
Oh yeah,
this is what everyone's been wanting to see.
it is.
And you had me fooled, bro. I had no clue you were bald. None.
Yeah,
You had me fucking fooled, bro.
Sean
Yeah.
plays that game with his little long
My beanies.
beanies too.
Yeah.
Yes, I be fooling these bitches, bro.
Fucking guilty. Fucking busted.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for
Theben Ganeshan, everybody. Okay,
Yeah, yo, that
aka
last
the
name.
Thebes, aka Theben G. Yo.
Man, I sometimes wish I had an Indian name. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have an Indian. Like,
You have a John Thomas,
can't
bro.
you
It's the
like
most
choose
fun
one?
name in the
'Cause
world.
Y'all are Christian, yeah. You got colonized.
Damn.
Get your fake
but I
ass Indian.
decolonized
I got
myself.
colonized, but my
Hey,
name's
look,
not
I
colonized.
decolonized myself. I gave it up.
I like that shit.
I released
Reconnecting.
myself from the shackles of Christianity. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
I'm a free man.
What
Don't
are you?
tell my mama though.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tell my mom.
I will say though, as a Christian, today is Ash Wednesday, and the one thing I did was put on lotion.
Mm, that's the opposite.
Look at it, right?
Yeah, that's
I wrote that
pretty
today.
good.
I wrote that today. All right, get your fake Indian ass out of here, bro.
guys.
Thank you, Thebes. Yeah, Thebes.
Yo, but my man's is funny though. He was hilarious when I saw him at the.
Oh, I see. I already see Chosen One is in the house, bro.
Uh-oh.
Shit. Hey,
Damn.
listen, hey, Andrew.
I got
Andrew, let him know how it's done. All right, so there was something I wanted to talk to you about.
What's that?
I totally forgot because
Nice. Well done.
I remembered my bit.
Wait, I didn't hear what Plug said.
I said nice. Well done.
Oh,
You got his shit, man.
I want to talk to you because this was something. Because we had this dude, Hans Gruber, who wanted to fuck your shirt.
Right.
He wanted to. I don't know if he wanted to fuck your shirt or fuck the tiger on your shirt.
Fuck a tiger is what he wanted
Yeah,
to do.
but
Or
it reminded
he
me.
thinks the idea would be.
It reminded me of something that exists in the world, and that is even more intricate than bestiality. The culture of furries. Do you know about furries?
I am aware of the culture.
Have you ever seen a furry convention happening? Not like into one, but like
in the wild.
Like, say for example, like you're driving by a convention center, and you
My
just see
experience with furries is only like seeing
like if they're out at a
on
bar or some shit.
No. I mean like on the internet or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I've never seen somebody like
Not live.
bouncing about in the. I mean, I've seen people doing cosplay, but I've never seen anybody. Well, no, you know what? I'm
Cosplay,
wrong.
you have to.
I have no, because I mean, not to say that it is the same thing, but at the last cosplay convention I went to, there were people wearing
Furries?
furry.
Are you
costumes.
sure they weren't though like animated characters? Because
No, I mean,
is
because
like
there's kind of a difference. Like, there's kind of like
because like furries
like
is
it was like furries with a nerd. Like they were the horse.
Yeah.
They were horses with
I mean,
like
they
a Wonder
probably like
Woman
both-
thing, whatever.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So definitively they were furries.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't see them anywhere under the horse or whatever the crap they were, but they had like nerdy crap on top of the horse.
Yeah. Because like it just got me thinking, man, because I remember like back in Chicago, so we had the Rosemont Convention Center, which was like right by O'Hare.
I'm not king shaming nobody.
Yeah. I mean, no. Like, I mean, look, like fucking live your life. You know what I mean? But like it is one of those things because like you see the cosplay ones and like majority of these animated characters, I don't know who they are, you know what I mean? But it's cool. Like it's cool. Like it's cool like the way that people can get done up. But when you see a furry convention, right? When you see people walking into and out.
You realize how many people are
Have
like,
you ever
into
been to
this?
one though?
No.
All right, hold up.
Yo, I would be
Yo,
too intimidated.
in Dallas, at least twice a year,
The
there's a
furriest
furry convention.
motherfucker knows the info. Let's go.
Yeah, this is, like, I'm not actually in, like hairy as fuck, not in the demographic, but I'm telling you, there's literally a furry fest out of Frisco. No bullshit. The next
The
time it comes
furry
up-
fest in
yeah,
Frisco.
dude, I got you. There's a waifu expo coming up March 4th. I'm gonna be at that thing. running
I heard
cameras
about
for the
that.
Boys.
Well, what?
So, a waifu expo. You don't know about
It's like an
waifus?
adult cosplay nerd thing.
Sounds like Asian fubu. That's what it
so
sounds
waifu
like.
is this concept that you're a super awesome anime nerd, and what you do is you buy a pillow that has the hottest bitch you've ever seen in a cartoon, and then you marry that hoe. And everyone around you has to respect her because that's your fucking waifu, bro. That is waifu expo, son.
That's some big mouth shit. Y'all ever seen
Yes,
Big Mouth?
Yes, it is.
It's like
It is.
Jay who fucks the pillow.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Yeah,
what
is
it is.
it? That's
That's
fucking
exactly
wild.
what it is.
That's
March
fucking
4th,
wild.
I'm going to be there. I'm doing some BTS with the boys.
BT, like the Korean pop group?
No, I'm not going to do the band BTS. That's not what's happening. I'm doing behind the scenes footage.
Behind the scenes. Kind of got excited. I
I
was
bet
like,
you did, dude.
you know?
Yeah, I
Those
don't
guys
think they're gonna
killing
come to the waifu con.
it. Okay. So, but like, man, to be in a, because it's like, I almost wanted, I would love to actually have like a furry to like interview and just get to
I can
know.
make that happen.
You can?
100%.
Let's do it. Dude, have,
Done.
have a
Like, you
furry-
talking about to come on here or for
Yes.
Metro Icon?
No, here.
You don't want to. He doesn't want to do
Yeah.
the Metro Icon.
Metro Icon is way too in depth, and I feel like I
What
don't
if
want to
they're
know
like-
everything.
What if they're like?
I feel like I don't want to know
What
everything.
if
To
they're
be
like
honest.
an icon
Yeah.
in the furry community? No.
Ah, dog.
Look at this kick shamer.
I mean, tell me.
Shamer.
Yo, tell
It's just unique,
you
dude.
tell me that furry that's like breaking
Prejudice,
the following charts and stuff like that on IG.
I'm not in the
The last
email
furry that broke the
groups
charts
or
was
whatever the
Dick
chat,
Van Dyke
the
on
message
the
groups
scene.
and
Dick Van Dyke?
On the sing competition. Basically, that's what that is. They took
Is
furries.
what, a mass singer?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Basically, that's furries with a microphone.
Yeah. I mean, those are like intricate characters though. Like the
Sure,
mass singer.
sure.
I mean, they're like very
My man said he never been to a furry con, so I don't get mad at him. If you're a
furries are.
furry
I mean, but like,
and you're in the
but
audience and
I'll
you're
say
like,
though,
"My
like when
shit's
you're
intricate too, friend."
driving, when you're driving through a vicinity of an area that's hosting a furries convention, it is a mindfuck. Especially when you have your Indian parents in the car and they're like, "Oh, is that an animal show?
Nice.
Is that an animal show happening?"
Mom and dad are
And-
trying
and
to watch
you know what it
Stray
is,
Cats.
and then you have to explain what furries are, and it's kind of like because like they like fuck each other. There's like furry meetups that happen in the desert where they like have furry orgies.
You said the desert. That includes like copious amounts of body fluids. I'm just sweating. Just bullshit.
You gotta
dude.
go where the
Not sound
eyes.
like a good time.
You got to go where the eyes can't be seen. That's why people go to Burning Man.
God damn.
Yeah, it's facts. But like I was just curious, but I would be interested to like talk to somebody. I mean, we'll get Hans Gruber on here and we'll figure out if it's furries or fabric. He wants to find. Try to figure it out.
I don't know if those are questions I
So,
want answers
let me
to.
tell you something. My understanding is that for the most part, a furry's not going to come out and say that because the whole point of the suit is to
Yeah,
hide
they don't, like that's what I'm saying. Like
identity. It's
that's
a
how I know
bottom.
the people at the cosplay thing were furries because you couldn't see them.
Right.
No, but like the furry would come dressed and decked. Not as like their everyday person. You know what I mean?
Saying?
They don't speak English.
But how are they going to like?
They don't.
How are they going to do the waiver?
They're like making animal sounds. They're like,
100%.
How are they going to do the waiver?
huh?
How are they going to do the waiver?
Like, rah. Like, they're gonna hold up and be like, rah.
How are we going to know it's the person with the ID that's in the suit?
We don't need the ID. We only have the waiver signature and photo. Yeah, it's good enough.
We'll get a DNA sample, John.
It's
That'll
good
be
enough.
God damn it.
Oh shit. Well, do we have a?
Can I ask you a question, Hagrid?
Yes, sir. Please do.
How do you feel about his arm on this microphone?
I'm going to tell you. Let me tell you something about this man's arm on that microphone. It's a lot like my hair past his fucking headphones. I'm not.
I can't help it.
I'm not a big fan.
He's fucking cheese
good.
swagging it over there, dude. He's like, really good. And you know what?
And he's like blocking his face from like the main camera when he's like,
when we had this motherfucker
Helping
out
you
house,
out, if anything. If I'm
I
blocking my
tried
face,
to pull that shit off, but apparently I'm a much larger human being, and so I just knocked the fucking mic over when I was trying to do it. You can't be cool like Shawn if you're not Shawn's size. That's all I'm saying.
jock on my shit. I love this shit. I know what I got.
this guy.
I love it.
You know, I believe somebody asked a question. Do we have anybody else lined up? We have at least one or two.
We have
our gentleman Paxton.
Yeah,
absolutely.
This is another comedian around the DFW scene, a man that I've seen at Reno's, and a guy that has terrible suggestions of comedy topics. Let's give it up for Paxton Bailey.
What's going on?
What's up, brother? Thanks for making the trip out.
Of course.
Hopefully the commute wasn't too bad.
Yeah, no, it wasn't too bad. I was already on my way back from DCC, and I live out here, so it's not too bad.
Oh, you live out here in Fort Worth?
Yeah.
Are you a Dallas native or a DFW native?
Arlington native, so I'll rep that.
Oh, so you're not okay. Yeah, so you're right in this FTW scene.
exactly.
Okay. For sure. And you've been hanging out. Have you been meeting the other characters around? Is this your first time at Library Bar?
Yeah, it's my first time at library.
Pretty cool spot, right?
I've been chilling with Thieves, kind of meeting the crowd. They were talking about football a little bit.
Was Thieves telling you his black people problems behind that?
Dude, he won't stop bitching about me.
He was. That doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me.
Black struggle.
So, Pax, because I've probably seen you maybe for a few months at Reno's.
Yeah, probably.
How long have you been doing comedy?
6 months.
Yes.
Whoa.
6 months,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've been doing comedy for about 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 out of 5. He had a 5 minute set, ended it at 3. It's that's what it is. That's like when he told that, it's like you tell any comedian that, they're like, you didn't fucking take the last 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But like he was
Sure
just
did. I needed 3 was all I needed.
literally right at 3. He's like, all right, I'm done, and it's just he's just left.
I didn't even wait for the red light.
And I'm
one more shit.
And if I know this guy as well as I do, he's never doing an open mic ever again in his life.
I host all day long, but in the first minute, I was like, because I love stand up comedy.
Yeah.
But like I've always had, like I know I'm funny, but I didn't know if stand up comedy was something.
Fact.
And literally that first
know
minute,
if I'm funny.
it clicked. It's like it clicked. I was like, I could do this a bunch of times and be as good as I want, but I was like, I don't have that. Like
you doesn't have the desire.
I don't have it.
Yeah, and like I think you can agree. Like you gotta have a love and fire to do it. Like you're like I'm willing to face whatever heat comes my way and dig to the discovery of this journey to like see it through, right? But I understand. Like for me, like I didn't care if you ever did it again. My thing to you was like, do it once. We have this show
It was
now.
on my bucket list. I knew at some point I was going to do it.
It was a big deal to some.
Much like
I know it was a big deal to some people.
Knowing you, I was like, I'm pretty sure at some point I was going to be doing an open mic at some point.
So I got a good question for you, Paxton. So your first time going on the mic, which I'm assuming was at Reno's?
No, it was shout out Shannon Brewery Co. in Keller, Texas. I fucking
Keller.
love them to death. But Reno was number 2.
Okay. So your first time, let's call it whether it was Keller or Reno, your first time going on the mic doing stand-up, because I'm assuming you're not in entertainment or doing entertainment full-time. Do you have a full-time job or you work on?
I do. So I'm a foundation analyst. I go in and measure people's houses and like drop the repair plan and shit like that.
Like a contracting company or real estate company, a mortgage company?
It's actually my parents' company. Shout out B Square.
Yeah,
Foundation Repair.
mom and dad setting the tone.
Exactly.
That's right.
Facts. And that pretty bartender probably doesn't like comedians, so she needs to find me rich. So
Bree?
The one over
Is that about B?
Yeah,
Oh, another one, B.
yeah. Shit, did you see her? It was like that old Louis C.K. joke. She's so hot, I'm gonna
Hey,
kill
listen,
myself.
she's a mama too. So if you're gonna love her, you better love her daughter too.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah, listen, I'm a resident here. I know all the staff. You know?
Well, I'm in
Yeah,
between
I'm
21 and
here
30,
too,
so
I'm not
that's
saying
cool.
nothing about B.
He's between 21 and 30.
Look, I'm a resident here too, so I ain't saying nothing about B.
Stick to close to 30. If you want a woman like that to take you seriously, go toward closer and closer to the 30.
Why do you
route.
think I'm not saying the actual age?
What is your actual age?
I'm 22.
Oh, you don't
Oh,
fucking.
yeah.
You don't know shit, B.
That's amazing.
You don't know shit. All right.
I know enough.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the rim shot. So talk to me about your first time performing when you did your first comedy stand-up open mic.
Well, to be honest, that's funny. I don't remember it. I blacked out hard. I got so fucking nervous, and not only that, but the dude that was supposed to go up right before me dropped out, like right as I was going up, or right as he was about to go up.
So then they called you up. So you thought that you had like a good 5 minutes to like get yourself in. You're like, whatever. They even had a moment like that where like he was called in the roulette, and then he just got there, and then they call his name. And that motherfucker, that's the fastest I've ever seen Steven run. And, and like, he runs up and gets up to the mic and he's like, you call my name fast. Like, I get it. I've seen the pain.
Mine was weird. Like, I didn't give the audience members like enough time to laugh. I mean, they didn't laugh anyways. It was my first time. It's obviously dog shit. But I mean, I was just rushing through it. I'm like, I gotta remember all this shit so bad. And thankfully, I had a friend there.
Did you record it by chance?
I did.
You did?
I did.
Did you look back at it?
Oh yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. I'm 6 months out.
I still haven't watched it. I still haven't watched it.
Oh, really?
I sent it to so many people.
Really?
But I haven't watched it.
Really?
If you're not going back, don't
watch this
This
shit.
selfish asshole, dude.
I don't need to.
I haven't watched mine, but I'm not gonna
I was
share
there.
it either.
I didn't black out. I remember it. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
I
Like,
recorded it too, right?
how do you think I sent it to everybody? Like, but there were people that I like knew that was on my bucket list. So I was like, here, they weren't there. So I was like, here, y'all go.
I'll
Y'all
tell
know
you
I was
what,
gonna do it
when I rewatched your set, I was definitely laughing during those 3+ minutes, not at your set. just like watching it where I'm like, oh, this motherfucker going through emotions. Getting through this shit.
I'm just trying to remember.
But what I told Johnny after his set, it was the most self-deprecating that I've ever heard.
But
like John, it was the most I've ever heard John talk shit about himself.
Look, if I was going to do it a bunch more times, it would all be self-deprecating.
Yeah,
It's so easy.
Yeah.
It's so. I know me better than y'all know me.
it's true. That's a definitely good point. I mean, like it's a positive route, but I feel like self-deprecation also has to come with confidence towards like a subject matter outside of yourself, right?
Yeah.
But it's this like he knows who the fuck he is. Like that's a lot. The basis of his self-deprecation. But I'm like, dude, stop talking so much shit about yourself. Like. Otherwise, because it's one of those things where it's like after a while, like after like a good, I think, minute to 90 seconds, it's like, it almost seems like you don't take yourself seriously. So why the fuck should anyone else? And so like, that's where you can have the tune outs, right?
It starts to become not a whole lot of comedy and just like, oh,
Yeah.
poor
Like
guy.
you gotta have like, oh, this is who I am. To me, like this is who I am. And oh, I feel strongly about this. Add some self-deprecation and then go back into your confidence, right?
Yeah, but that's the whole point I'm talking about. Like, if you give it time,
is-
I would work it out. Like, I told you, what you said was absolutely
Because it
correct.
was literally 3 minutes of I ain't shit. that's literally what John said was.
I ain't shit, but I mean, but like with no nuance.
The whole thing was what I was waiting for, which is like pretty much the basis of when we first met. Is his mom's #1 tagline, which is calling him
I'm the
the
number one useless.
number one useless.
Yeah, my mom didn't say that, but she would just punch me in the sternum just right there and knock me out at Walmart.
dead
So,
ass.
CPS got a record.
Those white dynamics.
CPS didn't want no problems with Obama.
Those white dynamics is either A, leave internal bleeding, or like, what am I gonna do with him? Like that's like the
nothing or everything. There's no middle.
that's literally white family dynamics. It's literally nothing or it's like the worst.
Straight up, I asked my mom for fucking Cheerios, and she punched me in the jejunum, and then I threw up, hit the ground, and she's like, "You get the off-brand shit," and it's 30 more cents. I don't know if y'all know much about Cheerios. they are not the most expensive name brand cereal.
I mean, I wouldn't expect.
It's like it's on the lower tier of the name brand cereals.
Yeah, I got my shit rock for that.
You see them pennies
We're
added on
not
that.
talking about Honey Nut, are we?
I know.
Oh yeah, no.
Now,
That's
you
like,
think I have enough confidence to come to my mom with Honey Nut Crunch? God forbid the Oat Crunch shit. That shit's fire. I didn't get that till I was an adult.
Yeah, for some
Yo,
reason.
shout out to Oat Crunch. That shit. That shit. Oat Crunch is fired up.
I'm just imagining like a baby face Paxton walking through the cereal aisle at a grocery store, looking at a box of Lucky Charms, like one day.
Fucking Lucky
Nah,
Charms for sure. Yeah.
The image I have of him is
I'm gonna work my way to these marshmallows.
in that silent cry with his chest caved in. Just
He sees a bag of Skittles. He's like, I will taste the rainbow. I just have to believe. You know.
Damn.
One of these days.
He grabs a box of Cocoa Puffs and puts it in the grocery
how
box.
old were
or
you?
The
The
cart.
first time you got a cereal toy.
A cereal? Never had one. I think they stopped doing that in my generation.
That's true. That's actually true, John. You can't,
Yeah,
you can't
do
find
they
it
even
anymore.
do that
It's
anymore?
joking
They did.
hazard.
I
You
straight
get
up thought they
redemption
did.
shit now. It's like
I just
Yo,
QR
the
code
best
for
thing I've
points.
ever seen in a series. This is a great subject, actually. Like
Let's
the
go.
best thing I've ever seen was a box of Cocoa Puffs, and the back of it formed like a little like thing that you can pour the Cocoa Puffs, and it's kind of like a little like a paper
pachinko
thing that folds
box?
out like a pop up, like a little pop out little.
with the perforated edges.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it pops out, and then you can like put the Cocoa Puffs, and it like goes down this little thing on the box, and it goes into your bowl. Like you put your bowl on the bottom.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
like you can
So,
take
like,
you can
all
take the
nastiness
plastic
box
bag
was
out
touching
Yeah.
can touch
and
your cereal on the
pour
way
it
down. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
out the pop out of the back
I've
of
never
this
heard that
box.
piece of
yeah.
shit in my life.
Yeah.
So it's like a dice roller.
It looked like me and John's head just rolling down the fucking box, like and getting into the cereal bowl.
Fuck you guys. I still eat cereal out of those big concrete looking bags.
Don't worry. The punchline is we poured Paxton in the bowl to add some flavor.
Hey.
Milk.
Odd.
Yeah, why didn't sour cream, baby?
So
Okay, top tier. What is the number one cereal? In y'all's opinion, that is the number
Oh,
one
man.
keyword.
As a kid,
I
because
have
I got two
phases.
different classifications. Like, there's like kids Cinnamon
Okay.
Toast Crunch.
Hey man.
Like
That's a
that's
good one.
fire. But then
Hey,
like as
man.
an adult, like I really love the fucking little natural tasting cereal type.
That-
like,
that's a
Get
good
outta here.
point
What
to
are you
add
talking
to
like
it,
grape
too.
Nuts?
like all the milk is a basic 4 goes hard like a motherfucker.
yeah,
Dude,
I've-
chocolate checks. I know that sounds grandpa
I
as
don't think I've
shit.
ever had chocolate.
Chocolate check.
no,
is
it's
goes
white. You're
hard
right
as
on
fuck.
point.
Yeah, no, it
I've
is.
never eaten
It's-
chocolate
I
chip.
say grandpa checks,
Look at
not
this
like
exotic new breakfast assortment I got.
I didn't pull that out of nowhere. It was my grandpa's
I'm
cereal.
walking by a check. I'm walking by checks of any sort. Like
Yeah, I have
I
this.
ain't never buying a box of checks, and they never have it. My
I-
dad bought a box of checks when we were little. That motherfucker sat on the top of that fucking of the refrigerator for a year at least.
I have my perceptional view. I feel like the only person who's really gonna appreciate it is fucking Hagrid. But like, I think when it comes when you're looking at when you look because there's modes, right? Because when you're talking about eating a bowl of cereal with milk,
Sure.
like not every bowl of cereal like lasts, right? If you have like Rice Krispies or Count Chocula or Fruity Pebbles,
You got to eat those shit standing up.
you gotta
still.
eat that shit
you
like
trying to-
you know,
man,
like you gotta go in.
I like
I'm cereal
I
ratio.
love
You like
soggy,
it
soggy.
fucking oatmeal. You might as well have oatmeal then, man.
Cream of wheat.
Look,
baby.
because
Yo, I'll tell you.
I like the flavored milk. The longer the cereal sits in the milk, it's gonna be more flavor. That's
Yo,
just,
I'm gonna.
Hey,
that's
you
just
know they
basic
make-
science.
Do you know they make flavored milk for that shit now?
They do. They sure do.
Yeah,
You
I
can
saw
buy
it
it
too,
at
that shit
7-Eleven
now.
anytime you want.
Yeah, that is wild.
I will tell you this, and I'm probably gonna get flack for this, just because I know people always say that this is the cereal that cuts your mouth, but fucking Captain Crunch, man, that's
Yo,
probably the one.
The goat is peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
That's the best fucking
And
one.
as
I don't
y'all
know
could
about
probably
that.
guess,
And berries and crunch
never
too.
I never even asked for that
never
I
one.
had it. I've never.
Not
I've
a
never
fucking
been. Look,
chance.
I
Not
love-
even on
I love
Christmas.
Captain
Wendy
Crunch.
Bailey is gonna let
I
me
love
have
Captain
that
Crunch.
shit.
Berries.
Come on,
I'm
Wendy.
Not a fan of the peanut butter. Not a fan of the peanut butter. Captain Crunch.
Come on,
It's
Wendy.
the best.
Come on, Wendy. But
It's
I
like
mean,
they forgot the chocolate
so
or something.
I just think that it's funny that like I feel like even in your like adulthood as or
I'm a
as
child.
or like yeah, you're still
He's still a child,
but
my
as
boy.
you're working your way into your adulthood, you're like still looking down the cereal aisle like not yet.
One of these days.
One day.
When I retire, I'll get my first box of cereal. I actually
Like
want.
one
This
day.
is- you
one
know
day.
what? This is how Paxton's gonna know he's funny. He's gonna be like, "Yeah, boy." He's gonna finally afford that fucking Captain Crunch. He's gonna
Yep.
be in there walking.
I'm actually waiting for the day that like he actually like comes up to his comedy set with a box of cinnamon toast. Oh, that's fire.
Y'all are gonna be fucked up when y'all see me on Wheaties.
Wheaties? Have you had Wheaties? No, you got to do a cereal that you haven't had.
Invest, dude. He's
Fun
trying to
fact about
invest right
Wheaties:
there.
I've never eaten Wheaties. However, I've collected boxes of athletes since I was a child.
My man knows.
In my childhood bedroom. I've got some fucking cool ass ones, like Ken Griffey Jr.
Have you ever tried
That's
to?
the best use of Wheaties.
That is the best use. Yeah.
That's the
You
game.
shouldn't eat Wheaties.
I slang. Listen, hey,
that's the best
Paxton.
use of a box.
I be slinging cardboard, bro. So if you ever trying to move them collectibles, you let me know.
Collectible dude.
I gotta steal from my
This shirt
parents.
ain't
but
just swag, son. Like it's like
He's a collectible dude.
there's some cool. Like I got a box that's purple, and it's not only
damn,
it's purple and it's like French Canadian like hockey players. It's some weird shit.
damn.
Like it's some fucking like.
Time to go to
eventually, I'm gonna have
eBay.
go look into
Wait,
eBay.
so you said so outside of Canada and US, are there like other versions of Wheaties and?
I think so. I want to say I have a soccer player on
a
one.
different box somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, like I mean, like is it like manufactured in China? You know, like do they have Chinese?
cardboard.
that's
No,
cardboard.
but do they sell Wheaties in China?
They have them across the globe, dude. Wheaties is that's also why they're
Are there
collectible.
ping pong players on Wheaties boxes?
Oh, I want to know so bad. I want to know so
That's what
bad.
they do.
But at some point there probably was.
It's a Taiwanese like the Olympian ping pong players.
Shit. You said an L. I'm not gonna say it without the L, but
I'm an Asian that's trying. That's what
you're as close as they can come to saying that.
I mean, we're Asian. Technically, we're Asian.
We
You know
are
what I'm saying?
Asian. Like if honestly like an East Asian like a Chinese, Japanese, Taiwanese, and they got mad that I was like whatever. I'm like, yo, go fuck yourself. Like, I was like, yo, like, go ahead and drop the Indian accent. I dare you. Like, go ahead. Like, I ain't gonna give a fuck. Like, I'll tell you one or two things. It's good, it's bad. That's literally the only things you'll hear. Other than that, I ain't gonna hate. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it.
No, that's exact. Like as long
Yeah,
as you
take that phone for the IG girl. Yeah.
They throwing it up.
She's like, what am I doing here? What am I doing?
No gang.
Now I'm curious because I don't think we've actually had a female. She might need to sign up for the. If you guys, read the fucking sign.
Oh my goodness, be nice.
Read the sign.
you might come home with me later.
This man's insane.
God damn.
Hey, sweetie.
God damn.
She has
Listen,
a good attitude, but does not follow directions.
When you've been in the entertainment industry as long as we have, you'll understand that
me
patience
too,
is
baby. Me
tolerance
too.
for fucking white women shit.
That's fine. I completely understand, but I have a strict policy of anyone with boobs is like, I gotta stay calm.
Yeah, you young, you learn.
Yeah.
You haven't been hurt.
You learn.
He hasn't been hurt enough.
He's like, if you have boobs, you'll be like, well, you see, I can't say too much.
You need to keep the possibility of fucking them on the table, just possibly.
I've been hurt enough, but not enough.
No, you
yet
haven't.
To get
No, you haven't hurt enough.
fair enough.
I had been hurt.
You
at
haven't
22.
hurt enough. If you literally
Okay.
can still file your health insurance with your parents, you haven't been hurt enough.
I completely understand that.
Except for
But can
no
I
heartache
show
by
you
22.
proof of us?
Oh shit! What's happening right now is getting awkward.
Thank you for just only pulling out your phone right now.
Just the phone. Last week you should see last show. Last show was weird, man.
So I was a tubby McFat fuck back in the day, and I'll show you some hurt.
Really? You a little fatty?
Oh, big fatty,
Little chunk?
like 280.
Oh,
brother.
didn't get no love.
Everyone. I was too nice. That was the problem.
Life was too. Life
You know
was too
who
good for
you know
white
who he
boys.
looks like? You know who his doppelganger is? It's James Dorian. Is that the dude from 50 Shades of Grey? You know the guy who played Mr. Grey in 50 Shades of Grey, James Dorian?
You better
I'm
watch that with your
heterosexual, I
Chicana.
watch stuff like that.
I know. Trust me.
Okay. If you watch that alone, like,
But listen, we
got a great story.
so, and usually it's
Fucking, I'll find it.
what we're watching is what we've already recorded. So you know, yeah. It got very silent. It felt really good. It felt really good to feel that. It really good felt
Everybody
good.
wanted to hear your gay porno selection.
Keeping it spicy.
It's been pretty spicy today.
I mean, there's a long distance relationship. You got to keep it.
But Paxton, do you have any shows or anything coming up? I mean, I know Thieves and
April
everyone's
1st.
out here working. What
April
April
1st.
What you got
Big
coming up?
showcase.
Shout out Noah Shark for hosting and producing this. He put me on the April Fool set. That's gonna be fucking awesome. Just
Sounds
about
like a good-
Huge
sounds like a
developed
good day
showcase.
for us.
Huge.
It's happening at Reno's and Chiefskate's, and it's got like 40 to 50 comedians like
Yeah.
all through the day.
How long a time period are we talking? Like, I mean,
7 to 11 with 2 stages.
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I going to say? I can't fucking remember.
April 1st.
April 1st, full show, or April Fool show. And then same people, March 17th, we're doing the Zach Sprung tribute finally.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so
okay.
I'll be
Rest
opening
in
up
peace,
on
Zach
that.
Sprung.
Rest in peace. At least I don't have to
Recent
walk with
comedian
the
who
cane
passed.
anymore. Yeah, he was a great guy. I got to meet him twice. And I'd
likewise.
like to say this in case any comedian are watching out, and this is from Zach Sprung himself. He walked up. He hadn't met me at this point, hadn't heard my set, shook my hand, looked me in my eyes, and says, I can't wait to hear you, and good luck. And Zach Sprung, I met him 2 times in my whole existence, and he was just a fucking hell of a guy. He was a fucking sweetheart. And
Facts, yeah, 100%.
I wish I got to know him better and drive.
Yeah, I met Zach Sprung twice through George Red. They were very, very close. And the first time I met Zach, I met him at Comedy Arena, and he was and George was like, you got to meet this guy, and he's like, he's a producer, he's in the comedy scene, but like Zach Sprung was the guy that like in the comedy scene, he was putting on guys like that had even higher potential and went further than he did in the comedy game, right?
He was for us.
And no matter what, he was always rooting for every single person that was like willing to go up in comedy, right? Like he was a dude that loved the game. And I remember one of the first things I said, I was like, hey man, like you ever like take your song and put it in a T-Pain song? And then he's like, no. And then I was like, come on, bro, it works. I'm like, Zach Sprung, he does the comedy, getting people laugh at all his joke while he is sweating on the stage. Zach Sprung. Like, I just did it live, and he started dying laughing. He's like, yo, we need to record that and have that be my walkout music. And like, you know, that was the guy that like, you know, he left the earth way too soon, and
Way too soon.
Even on the 1 or 2 like impacts or interactions he might have had within the comedy scene with some people, like people remembered who he was, and they remembered how he made them feel the first time he met them. So
Facts.
yeah.
Every single person's got a first impression story with Zach, and not one of them is bad.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. I didn't hear one negative thing. Even when he was alive, when people brought up his name, it was always positive. So yeah, man, it's love, and you carry that with you, bro, and keep running this game, man. You're gonna kill it, dude. You have the potential. I remember I did give you shit because at Reno's they have the briefcase of destiny.
Oh yeah, dude. I was crossed off my ass watching a football game. I don't know why they asked me to do
Reno's. At Reno's, he has this thing called the briefcase of destiny. So like when you're coming to like your last minute or like you finish your set, you can pull a random piece of paper out of this like busted ass fucking meth head briefcase. It's like piece of shit.
Yeah.
And you pull a random topic, right? So one day Paxton wrote all the topics in the briefcase, and every person that went up and did the briefcase of destiny, they're like, man, what the fuck is this?
Honestly, it's because like the first 10, I was like, these are gonna be hitters, and then like the last like 15 maybe, or I'm like, man, I'm really paying attention to this football
But like
game.
some of them, like they've like, I felt like I read one and it's like I read it wrong, and then you had to like read it, and you're like, it's this.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I remember exactly what it was. I wrote down arrest stories,
You know,
and I
arrest
had dog stories, dog shit
yeah,
handwriting, and
yeah.
I put our nest.
Yeah, it looked like our Nest stories. I was
Nest.
like Ron, like our Nest. Is he talking about like Ron Artest? I was like, I'm like trying to come. Like, what is our Nest stories? What the fuck is this? And
I
you're
walked to the bottom of the stage, sitting there like holding it, like probably 2-3 minutes trying to figure out what the fuck it was.
and the best part is, without skipping a beat, he comes up, reads it, he's like, oh yeah, it does. It's arrest stories. It looks like our. He agreed, looking at it, and he's like, yeah, it looks like our Nest stories.
My math every teacher I ever had, like, hey, you need to type everything.
Yeah, type, yeah. Don't write your essays out in this shit.
Fuck.
Fuck, man. Well, shit. Paxton, I appreciate you coming up on the show. Like, one time, let's give it up for Paxton Bailey, everybody. See him on April 1st, March 17th. He's a good man. Appreciate you. Figured it out yet. We'll see. Man. Dude, you had some subjects you definitely wanted to talk about.
But why don't we take, we've had 2 guests. Why don't we take a break? We'll come back.
We did have 2 guests.
Yeah,
you did. Get that break, boys. Get that break, boys.
All right, listen
Go.
to
We'll be right back.
Our
after
sponsors.
these messages from
Get
our
these offers.
sponsors.
Take advantage.
Introducing the new and improved sponsor ad.
Running
Here we
commercials.
go.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johny, giving you the Blue Label weekend itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johny, giving you the Blue Label weekend itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon Podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johny, giving you the Blue Label weekend itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
And hey, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Blue Label Johnny, with
Shawn K, the Showman.
And we are at the Library Bar in downtown Fort Worth.
You know it, y'all. And we've been, listen, every single time that we come in here and we do this thing, we're just having a blast. I feel like it's like there's so much that's been happening, but at the same time, it's all going by so fast, and I'm like, not even counting the clock. You know what I mean? Like, we're to the whole point, not counting the numbers on any scale. We're just in it and having such a damn good time with every person that comes on. And it's some characters, yo. What happened to Hans Gruber? They
had to go, dude.
He literally said, "Hey, all right, I want to come on." I was like, "Yeah, just come walk over this way." He said, "That's too much work." And he left.
Yep.
That's gonna be the
got us.
Yeah, it was like, and then
I don't think he's ever gonna fuck a tiger. If walking around the bar was too much work, he was never gonna fuck a tiger.
I will tell you though that I am still we are still waiting for that female energy to come on here. I don't think we've had a female guest.
No, I don't
yet.
think we have.
I don't think each time that we've done it, I don't think we've had a female guest. So I mean, like,
it seems like there've been some instant parties, but the tides of fate never have not, intertwined correctly to make that.
Well, we had one girl that was doing something for the gram.
In week one, there was a few interesting parties. We just never, couldn't make it happen.
But I know I know it's gonna.
It's gonna happen.
It's not a matter.
The relationship conversations are going. I mean, like, it's going to force a woman to come sit in the seat at one point.
That's what I'm looking forward to the most, because I think that there's just too much dialogue to happen between your single ass and my locked ass.
Yeah,
like,
there's a lot of room for conflict in that dynamic.
Yeah. So,
but we do have another guest.
We do have another guest
in the wings.
Do you want to introduce him? Because you know this guy.
Yeah,
I mean, I know him too.
He comes through, what's good? You've been doing a good job.
Thank you, I appreciate it. But this dude, this is homie actually is a Library Bar regular. This is a guy that's been on both of our nights that we performed here at Library Bar. He is a homie that knows the staff. People come out here, and he is a one that is always chosen to make the party come alive. So let's go ahead and bring up Chosen One, everybody.
Let's go, gentlemen.
DJ Chosen One. What's up, cuz?
You said get you a pair of headphones, grab you a microphone.
We had a fake black person on here earlier.
I don't even know him.
We had a fake Indian pretending to be a black person earlier, and now we finally got the real black person on the show.
Man, now you're talking history. Yeah, here we go, man. Yeah, y'all got somebody from Old City. And to be real.
And Chosen One got that chosen voice too.
We talking about Houston?
Mo City, Texas. You already know
he's
that.
H-Town. You
Oh,
H-Town.
I'm
Yeah,
East
you
Texas.
already know that.
Payday is.
Hey.
Our boy is from A-Leaf. He's from the
Hey,
SWAT.
yeah, you know about SWAT.
Yeah.
That's all the way down, man. But 2234 all the way down. That's
Yeah.
Hey, but we out here in Funky Town right now.
Hell
Right
yeah.
now we are
Yeah.
in the world famous Library Bar downtown Fort Worth.
Personal
really,
Texas
man?
references.
Hey, funky.
Yeah.
John learned him. John, he got here. Look,
I'm
Shawn
still
was
learning
Chicago, but he got to Texas as soon as he could. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody do.
I know the big
They
cities.
get here as soon as they can. I don't fault you for it.
I know the big cities.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Texas all the way down, man. I
Hey.
can't believe it. That's why I
Born
ain't touched
and
Dallas
bred.
yet. I ain't touched Dallas yet.
Yeah.
I'm still in Fort Worth. You know, I went to PV, man. I love Fort Worth,
Hey,
man.
FTW though be winning though. FTW be winning. I like
you
Fort Worth.
all day, baby. We
People sleep on Fort Worth. I say it all the time. That, especially in Dallas, right? Like it's like one of my comedy bits is literally talking about how like especially when I'm performing in Fort Worth, I'm like, Fort Worth, y'all have that one thing that y'all commonly hate, that big D. Y'all hate that big D.
They
right?
don't like me then.
No, Dallas.
No, me.
I'm talking about Dallas.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, shit.
Or
I thought
don't
you
like
knew
about
somebody I knew.
Dallas.
Shit.
No, Dallas. You can't. It's hard to mention that Dallas in these Fort Worth parts, right? Because you have that Fort Worth local that, like, someone who's been here in Fort Worth like their whole life, and you mention Dallas, they'll be across the bar just hearing a whisper of that, and they'll be like, "Fuck Dallas!" Like that is literally Fort Worth energy, right? And then if you go to Dallas, right, and you're like, "Oh, I just came from Fort Worth," they're like, "People still drive from Fort Worth, like,
Right.
people
Yeah.
still go there. People that still place is still doing something, you know, like,
I'm learning that. I'm learning that, Sean. I'm learning all of that, man. I don't know nothing about nothing.
So how long you been like in the DFW
It's
region?
August. I can't do that counting. Like
You fresher than me.
Fresh. That's last August, not this one, because we ain't there yet. So that
Not
means
yet.
in the future or some shit.
Not even a year.
So yeah,
Not even a year,
right.
okay.
And so I'm still trying to learn it. And I tell you this much, man. I love it. I
Yeah.
love Fort Worth. I like Fort Worth. Now I go to I haven't been to Dallas. I go to Arlington. That's how far I go.
They stay in Tarrant County. My man stay in Tarrant County.
Been into the Fort right
I don't need that much.
really
I
nice.
go back to the age if I need that.
I stopped at Six Flags and went home.
That's how most people in Fort Worth feel.
That on my ride.
They don't go past Agtown. That's how most people
I
in
caught
Fort
an
Worth feel.
Astros game and said, "Hey."
Yeah.
I'm good.
But Fort Worth is like, again, first of all, Fort Worth is so fucking huge. I'm pretty sure Fort Worth as a city proper is bigger than Dallas. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, John doesn't pay attention.
We'd have to consult the Oracle.
I don't know what I'm not sure what it matters, but continue. I mean,
Well, I'm just saying that like people sleep on Fort Worth. It's such a big city. There's so much actually happening in all of Fort Worth. There's so many different spots that I've been here that has been so lively. Like I talk about the library bar, and so many people around DFW are like, they'll tell me their old experiences. I'm like, when's the last time you went to the library bar? They're like, oh, I don't know, 2017.
That
I'm
part.
like, then bitch, you don't
That
know.
part right there, yeah.
Bitch, you don't know.
He's speaking facts, man.
No, it's true. Like
He's
they're like,
speaking
I'm like,
facts.
you have no idea what it is today.
Speaking facts.
You know, and again, it's like it's Fort Worth all around. But I mean, library bar, this is hands down. I mean, aside from the fact that this place puts me on or puts us on, like library bar, 100% is the best spot in all of Fort Worth. Like I don't know another bar.
I tell you this, I'm thankful for the opportunity, but he is speaking facts. I don't know who watching the podcast. I'll tell you this much. That's facts. This is the place. Library is, man. He gave me my chance. I'm a DJ. I am DJ chosen one, but I am Lamar too. So that's my name. Know that.
Lamar? I'm
Yes.
just learning that.
Hey,
Are you just learning that, really?
I'm just learning
Yeah,
that.
just
I've seen
so-
this dude at least 4 times.
I didn't like the intro though. It was like, hey, the guy is a regular that's drunk all the time. It's not me. It's not, the motherfucker, we gonna let him on right now. Yeah, no, we ain't gonna do that though. But the thing is, we come out to support, man, because we do it in Houston too. So when I see great things, we come out, man. Yes, I look like a supporter because that's what I am.
Well,
Yeah, and I'm
I think
Frank, too.
When it comes to this industry, I think, and we talk about all the time that real knows real, because I haven't known John that long. People would think that, like, when people see mine and his engagement,
by the time you got to Dallas, about the time we met.
yeah. Well, no, I pulled in at least a good year. It was, dude,
No. I'm saying by the time he touched down.
Oh yes,
and by the
yes,
time
yes,
you and I
that's
met.
right. That's right. So yeah, when he came here from H-Town, that's exactly around the time that we met. But again, it's like then it wasn't probably long after like August, because that was working here, that I ended up seeing you on these nights and stuff like that. And you've come through, and like I will say that yes, like you've come through, and we've had some very, very fun, dynamic moments. Because outside of you performing karaoke, you were like, yo, man, I've done some comedy and I've done that. And you went up and you did your time on stage as well. And this is a place where like, it's an intimidating space for a comedian to do an open mic here because it's not an open mic place, right? Like it's more of a karaoke place, but like the challenge for a comedian that I hope comedians take advantage of is trying to get the turn, right? You're trying to get people to pay attention. You're trying to get people to turn around. And that's what you're really trying to work out. It's more so than the material. It's more so than trying to turn the crowd. And so,
but yeah, I'm sorry. We had a ball. We're at the library. I try to tell you. But the thing is, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it.
yeah, I mean, no,
I'm gonna say, but comedy is an art.
yeah,
I can't draw. I can barely write my name, so I do it in text.
Yeah.
So, and I do other things, because now we have I can write my name. It was like chicken scratch.
that's good.
So if you ain't got it, you ain't got it.
Yeah.
So do something else. It looks easy, but it's tough.
Mhm.
So maybe you give them the opportunity to see what else they need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you embrace the stage, embrace it. Because you ain't looking at all of that.
Yeah.
You know what you got to say. You feel how you feel. It's comedy. It's an art.
Mm-hmm.
It is not something to make you laugh. I can make you laugh. I got a sense of humor. I wouldn't be here right now if I had no sense of humor or some type of energy.
Yeah.
So therefore, if you're a comedian, what is your art?
Mhm.
I don't need you to write mine. So you need to write that.
Yeah.
If you write that, that means you're better than that. So therefore, okay, then we'll mix it together. Right now, I'm just being me. And let's see how that goes. If that don't work, then try something else. Maybe you need to get behind the scenes. Maybe you need to sing. Can you sing, John?
Oh yeah.
Don't
I
even
know.
fucking ask that. Don't even fucking ask that question like you don't know, my
Boys, man, you know I
Come on. Don't even do it, dog. Don't even do it, dog.
Yeah, you sing?
No, you know what? Can I tell you a night that I remember that you came through? There was a homie from North Carolina, and then I remember that was actually Illis. My boy Illis was in town from Chicago. He was a beatboxer and shit. Yo, on the patio outside, Chosen One, and this dude that came from North Carolina that was just like visiting, right? That dude was freestyling. He was with his homie. And so like I hear him freestyle, so I start giving him a beat, right? And this dude is spitting bars, right at the top of the dome. Chosen comes out, and then it's a straight battle back and forth. I honestly thought that there was heat being actually created where they were gonna actually go from bars to fists. But again, it's like they were going at each other, but then it was like all love at the end, right? And so I was like, "Yo, this fire!" But then the funny thing was that I was doing a table beat. After a while, I'm like, "Hey man, my hand hurts." They go bar for bar for bar.
I love it, man. And we go acapella then. I keep it going. I can freestyle right now if you want me to, but hey, watch it.
Yo, you know what? You know what? I'll give you some. I'll give you a little bass beat for you to kick
You got
some.
the headphones on now.
All right, here we go. I got
What you
some.
do?
We're gonna let my man Chosen One perform. Here we go.
DJ Chosen One.
So this is a straight freestyle.
Straight freestyle.
Top
That's
of
how we do it
Chosen
in H-Time, baby.
All right, here we go.
Hey, already, man.
Do you want something slower, faster?
I don't care what
don't
you
care.
do. Man, I tell you, I go
All right,
out
here we
there.
go. All right,
That's
here we
how
go.
we do it. Oh, shit. Come on. Yeah. We at the library with no books. We at the library with no books. I'm Captain Hook, bitch. I got you shook. Oh, I don't even know if this will be PG or rated R. I'm rated X. You better get you another bar. I got some more though. My name is Lovemore. You'll get my last name. I'm sorry, baby. If you want to earn it, you got to earn it, baby. I tell you like this, man. I'm going to earn this, baby. Ernest went wild yesterday. If you grab a mic, grab it just like we did it yesterday. It's most shit here. Hooked up with that funky time. We at the library and it's about to go down. Ain't no clowns around this thing. He must have won. I say shit. He insane membrane. But listen up, man. I'm I'ma tell you like this. If the cops talk to me, I say I take the piss, cause I'm clean. I come through so mean. I'm telling you like the funky tag got it so green. With so much money everywhere there. It's that time, everybody get it right there. Listen up. Who would have knew that I can step on this stage? Who would have knew I could have been in this maze? You in your maze, you better not make that left turn, cause I'ma come through and my don't burn. Hey, put that shit out if you know I'm talking about. I come through, man, I'm like water at the spot. I keep flowing, I keep going. If you gonna interrupt, you better talk about something, but don't fuck it up.
DJ Chosen One, ladies and gentlemen, off the dome.
Come on.
I got the horns.
I knew you got the horns.
Oh, man.
Hit him with the horns.
Sean K, the showman. He doesn't know what the horns is.
Man, I tell you, man, I tell you this, man.
Too late, Haggard.
We'll
I
fix
want
it
the
in
kids.
post. There it is.
Got it. Finally.
I want kids to hear too.
Yeah. Chosen, you got any kids?
No, I got none. I'm a high commodity.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a good commercial right there. Like, can I stand up for that one?
Yeah. Let's give it up for the black man where his full game is strong. Yeah.
All of us don't have kids.
You know what I mean? We got to give it up to the rare commodities. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm the chosen one.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, see, you see
That's
it.
right. And if
He
you
ain't chosen one yet.
and if you gonna push out some kids, it's because you chose one.
I did.
Let's go. Let's
But
go.
it'll push out too, though. But the thing is, it might not be pushing out into you. So therefore, sometimes things happen. But hey, man, I'm gonna keep going. Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Let's
Go. How many times since you've been here since August? How many times have you gone back to H-Town?
Last weekend, I got to go this weekend. I got a gig out there, man, at the pharmacy, man, out there in Houston. And I got a DJ out there. So I still got my gigs out there, man. I love H-Town. I'm all day. So I'm just trying to connect.
Yeah.
Work in Houston.
So
man.
what's the word? What's the word? What you telling your crew back home and shit about what about your new bodes?
What's that?
What was you telling your crew back in H-Town about your new living situation? About
Well, they know me, man. They know I ain't never left. So what I do is I was just on a mission.
Yeah.
So therefore, I'm just out here because I was coaching and doing what I'm doing. But now I met people. I've done what I do, and so I came from the scratch, from the bottom out here. I don't know nobody till I knew somebody.
Well, you started with experience. You're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience.
Some people need connections.
Yeah.
I could done that. I don't need none. You need to earn your own. Earn your own way. Earn your own path. Stay in your lane. But if you ain't got no lane, who are you?
Yeah, I feel that. Now, are you? Do you watch? Is this your first podcast?
Being on?
Like being on a podcast?
Of this magnitude, of this greatness, yes.
Yeah,
That's enough. Damn it. Let me take the mic out of my mouth.
There we go.
Take the mic out of my mouth.
Those horns are for Haggard the Plug.
Come on.
I'm being
Those
honest,
horns
man.
are for Haggard the Plug. All right?
Now, outside of being on one, do you listen to podcasts? Like, are you a podcast person?
Yeah, because I'm doing that. And so the thing is, I'm in transition of doing a lot of things, man. I work for the district out here. I don't like to say a lot of things, a lot of things I can't say. There's a lot of things I'm about to be on, things I can't say. But you'll see me. I don't do that stuff for encouragement.
Yeah.
What I do is I encourage. And that's what you did to me, though, Shawn. That's why I'm here, man. You've been doing what you're doing. That's real talk.
No, love.
So I don't know where it's going, who listening. It could be one person. I'm solid. So I've been solid.
Phil. Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah.
I've been solid. So my thing is, I'm going forward. And I'm watching. I don't need you to tell me how to do it. You just watch. Shut up. Shut up.
Now, after hashtag on air don't care, what is your favorite podcast of? Because I know this is your favorite now.
It's my first one.
There we go.
So are there any like other podcasters or shows that you kind of gravitate to a little bit?
Yeah, there is, man. There is a podcast that I do gravitate to. I don't want to mess up the name because I don't watch it all the time. I don't have time like that. So you got to talk to people that have a lot of time. So if I mess that up, I will have to call. I always have an assistant with me, and she always has me right there because I've already been prepared for this. She had me ready for it. She's waiting for that question. And I am not going to have it right now. So, all right. She knows what I'm talking about right now.
I was like, who is she? Are we she?
No, she's not here right now.
I was like,
I keep an assistant with me.
Is this like a euphemism towards us? I'm trying to figure this out.
I keep an assistant with me because I don't have that right now because these are good.
Yeah.
And so therefore, you don't want to mess up somebody's pocket. And it's a great one. I come back, he'll post it, but I don't want to mess up certain things that people didn't build.
Okay.
I might say it wrong.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I do have a podcast I follow that gave me my first chance in Houston. They know people, but I don't want to say it wrong because I'm gonna mess it up.
You know the name? You can at least plug it.
Yeah, do you know the name or the
Time
people
after your
involved?
commercial, I might do it after that. You can just,
what about the
you
people?
be looking up right now?
You-
No, I mean, I'm saying if you do his name, the individual,
the person who's running the show.
the man who does the podcast.
Yeah, the person who's running the show.
When you talking about what I call him? This personal. Oh yeah, he be this personal though. Yeah,
you
you do it.
don't gotta say you don't gotta put
Yeah, his
personal
name
business
Black,
out
man.
there.
You know what I mean? I call him Bernie Mac, man. That's my barber. I win. You see my beard?
Yeah, I see that beard, boy.
It's
I
personal.
see
You know
that
what I'm
shit.
talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh wait, the podcast show is while you get your haircut?
No, the podcast show sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
who knows?
That's a good. That's a good one. Well, you did talk about doing this in the barbershop. That would be.
Oh, that's the best way.
Yeah, that'd
It's
be
the
fire.
best way.
I'm gonna pivot the conversation.
Yes,
I want to get your thoughts on something. It's something I've been wanting to talk about on the show for at least a couple weeks now. Are you familiar with an individual by the name of Charleston White?
Who?
Charleston White,
From where?
he's an African American gentleman who's catching the flack with the hip hop community. He's a pro snitch.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah,
He
that
a
guy.
pro snitch?
I don't get into that.
I mean, but what do you
He's been
do you
featured
wear
on
this
Complex
individual?
and World Star probably a few times and shit. And
That's marketing.
a couple other
Yeah,
shows.
see, that's what I say about the guy. I mean,
that's
like,
marketing. I mean, however you market, I always told people that negative publicity is still
publicity.
Yeah. No.
publicity.
You're absolutely right.
They're gonna talk about you because you talking about them right now.
Yeah, I mean, to me,
But-
I think he's hilarious. But like,
Yeah, but
it's
some people
hilarious that
don't.
The rappers are the ones
That-
that are propelling.
No.
It's like, because
It
they
ain't the
talk
rappers.
about him.
Because he wouldn't be here.
If they didn't mention Charleston White, would
What-
nobody go to Charleston
What he
White?
hating
IG?
on? What he hating on?
But he's got a lot to say.
He
And he
got
has something to
recently.
say.
He said he personally snitched on members of O Block, and like he went on IG Live and said he himself was personally responsible of turning evidence into the police that indicted 3 members of O Block.
And did you see it?
I don't look.
Right.
I don't know if it
So
happened
my
or didn't
thing
happen.
is, there's a lot of
But
things
he
that
got,
people can
he
say
got
that
everybody
they
in
did.
the world, man,
Paying
behind
attention.
his comment.
Here's
Like,
the
who the
thing.
fuck is he? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but who are you? See, sometimes we get in our mind of like, social media has get us in a place where everybody's a journalist and you're not. And so you have to, what is your source? What is your source?
But it ain't about the sort. But my point is, there's a million Charleston Whites, but the only reason that a million people go look at Charleston White is because someone with a following of a million people added him, tagged him, and talked about him. If nobody said nothing about Charleston White, he'd still be having 4 views, ranting and raving to himself. But it's because
Then he's
of
not
the
a
people,
snitch.
huh?
Then he's not a snitch.
I mean, like, look, I don't claim to
Snitches
know
ain't
if-
got a million followers.
Well, this Charleston White is making a living out of
Snitches
it.
ain't got a million followers.
This snitch still walking the streets.
Look,
every
yeah,
day.
That's an entertainer.
He got a restaurant.
Charleston
He's
White.
entertaining right now.
Charleston White last week went on
Shit,
live
I ain't
talking
barely
shit
got
about
fired.
Jay Prince. So,
You don't, you don't do that.
Oh, he did.
Now,
oh,
who
he
did?
Look, I don't think it's a wise move.
did
Charleston
that?
White.
Nah, nobody
This
listen to
individual.
that.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh no,
look,
I'll tell you
check
this.
the interwebs.
People
I
are
promise you he
listening
did.
because, like,
Catch a Fade.
no, it's
Catch a Fade is the podcast. Catch a Fade. It came to me. It's right there.
Okay,
Catch a Fade.
Catch it.
Catch a Fade. That's my people. In the barbershop, it came to me. I
Dope-ass
told you.
It's a dope-ass
You
name.
did that. Catch a Fade.
Yeah.
That's why I get my haircut. I had to get it. And they didn't go to the I couldn't do all that.
Right.
He said something about something else. I tell you this, man. I ain't just no disrespect, but you helped me. Catch a Fade. Catch a Fade, man. I got the hat and all the shirt. I just support. That's my people, man. Thank you. Sorry.
no, I'm glad that it came to, like, you're like,
Yeah, shout out to Catch a Fade.
catch your face.
Catch a Fade, baby, all
gonna
day.
we all definitely catch that show. We'll catch that show. Catch that.
I'm on that one too.
I've been doing
Yeah.
me and John been doing our own fades for a couple years now. So We took out that barber budget.
Hey, me too. Yeah.
Even before I lost my hair.
barber
Let's
Jay,
represent. Let's
hey.
represent real quick.
Hey, I'm trying to get my beard.
Let's
That's
represent
why-
these bald and beautiful motherfuckers. Go, let's show. Yeah.
See, I did a little tattoo. That did a little tattoo right here. See, y'all
I need to
think.
do some of that.
See, I gave y'all my secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can cost you.
Yeah, you got.
I'm not above getting a whole fake hair.
He got. He
It
got
look
that.
bald and light though.
No, he got that strong LeBron line. That's what he got.
All three of y'all got RBG.
Got to pop up next week with long hair. I don't care.
I'm gonna keep my hat off though. I don't care either. I keep Mo City though all day. That's why I wore that one. Hey, already.
Got the oiler colors on there too.
Hey, I just said Mo City, baby. I ain't saying about all that.
Hey.
So I got to ask you because, like, I mean, you're H-Town born and raised, right?
Columbus, but I was raised in
Ohio.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So you too got
I'm a
here as soon
Buckeye
as you
fan.
could.
Yeah, man, I got a
OH.
story, man. We ain't here. We ain't got enough time for all that.
Come on, OH.
Hey, what you know? I-O.
Oh, fuck. That's like you listen. I've done so many like weddings in Cincinnati, Cleveland,
Love
and
it,
shit.
man.
I
That's
start
my people,
every
man.
one of those weddings. I'm like, let
that's my
me
people.
know who's in the crowd. OH.
Lincoln County, man, out there by Columbus Clippers, Daryl Strawberry played. Man, y'all, you too young. I'm gonna tell you something, man. You don't know about them snap burgers, man. You don't know about where that snap burgers. Buffalo Wild Wings started in Columbus.
Look, I know about that Wawa. I know about that Wawa though.
I knew about that last night.
Wait, I don't know. We talking about the same thing.
Sorry. I know it.
Talking
Married man. You're married man.
Get yourself in trouble,
We're definitely not talking about the
It was
same
the
thing.
Wahoo.
You
It was the
better get
Wahoo. The Wahoo. I had the Wahoo. You had the Wahoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that Borat, like Wawa, Wawa. Yeah.
You didn't change the language on man.
No. But you're bred more like H-Town style, though, right? I mean, there's like as many.
That's how I was raised.
Yeah, okay. So like, but that's like your bred, like you're bred from H-Town
What's
culture, right?
Yeah, it was like 85 though, so
That's a long ass motherfucking time.
yeah, so yeah, don't think it was yesterday.
Our cameras can't catch that salt on that beard.
Yeah, put my hair back on. They think I'm younger.
No, so like one thing I know that H-Town and DFW definitely have a lot of common is a cornucopia of Indian people. Did you have a network of Indian people when you were out of Houston, like people that you knew?
Nah, it depends. That's all if they accept you. So my thing is, I keep it 100, man. I don't care about nothing. Ain't nothing scripted. I keep it 100.
That's what I want to hear.
They gotta accept you, man. Everybody got their culture, and if you like the Nigerian culture, they call us African Americans. But I was born in America. But y'all can say what you want. I need the job, so I ain't got time to be debating. I ain't got time to be debating with your ass about what the hell are you calling me? Yeah, I am. So right now I need money.
We definitely got the businesses looking for the staffing. That's for damn sure.
I'm just saying, sometimes you ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah.
You want to be a politician or you want to be some activist. And when you get older, you do, But right now, whatever it may be, it doesn't matter. Because that's a melting pot.
Yeah.
America's a melting pot.
Okay, so this is my segue question because me and John have this conversation, right? Because Indian people, in general, like no matter where you're looking, what city, right? When you see an Indian population that's there, the Indian population, especially the first generation Indians, are drawn to hip hop culture. There's a lot of similarities and all that, and as well, your parents are usually raising you in these diverse markets so that me and John grew up with Black people, Mexican people, Middle Eastern people, and then East Asian people, whatever it is, right? So the reason why I asked is because have you ever given the black card to a non-black person?
No. It ain't my place to do that. Yeah,
No, like a personal
you
black
can't,
card.
because my thing is, the card was made like the original black card that they've made. That card. I ain't seen that one.
It can't get revoked.
So you ain't gonna see it. If you don't see that one, I got that one. So I can't get that one. I'm still building my credit. And I'm still
you got the numbers over 600?
I mean, I ain't gonna put on my
Are you over 700?
I'm good enough. You gonna buy me a house?
Over 700?
I'm over 900.
I'm not asking. I know some
I'm over 900, man.
I know the DFW realtor, man. I get you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest. You
I know
definitely
they
in a better
build it out
position
here.
than me. That's for damn sure.
I know I can get a house.
Look, again, are you in a better position than me? You know what I mean?
But my thing about it is, I love the question you asked. It's about They ain't about a car. Hip hop is hip hop, and hip hop didn't have no color. They made it a color on hip hop. If you love it, you love it. I love all. We're DJs.
Yeah.
So we play everything.
Okay. So now, fun question, DJ question. You spinning the track, right? Let's say you're playing a very special song that featured two prominent rappers off the top of my head, Kanye West and Jay-Z. And they have a song that talks about them being two gentlemen in Paris. And this song is playing. This song, I'm getting to a point. Shut.
No, go ahead. I was even going.
And so you're DJing, and you drop that track, and you see a lot of these baggies type of people, these cornhole player looking people that are vibing to the track, and let's say they're singing the lyrics, and they drop some of the lyrics that might not be acceptable to your community. What's your take on that? Seeing a non-black person, whether they've been given a card, I mean, they obviously ain't getting it from you. But like,
not giving cards.
But I mean, you're not giving cards. But what's your stance? What's your stance when you're seeing public using a very taboo phrase or a taboo word?
Say the word.
I can't
Let
say.
me give you
I can't
say
it. I can't say.
I give you a coupon. I give you a coupon. Though. Hey, I'll give you a coupon. Listen. You go a coupon. Go ahead.
Listen.
That's the longest way to set up that question, my man.
Yeah.
It's like the longest way. The longer it goes.
I'm gonna give him a coupon. He did it great. That was good. That was good.
For the sake of content and bravery, I'm just gonna go ahead and say neighbor. That when they say neighbor,
right, with the soft R.
I take off my shoes at the door.
When they're talking about all those
People are
neighbors.
gonna react when you say that. You don't
When
know.
they're talking about those neighbors, when you hear people sing neighbors, even other ones. Sometimes the East Asians talk about ninjas. You know,
Facts.
Touchy subject.
So what you're saying is, as Mr. Rogers was talking, so as these neighbors are talking, or they want to say the word neighbor, my thing is this: it's your maturation process. I go back to that. If you still stuck, that don't mean nothing to me. Everybody, this music is music, man. It's how you speak it.
See, that's
how
real.
you say it. But you got to establish yourself. How you look, how you carry yourself. Who do you know? How you moving?
Yeah.
It's something that we don't walk around waiting for somebody to say. Because my skin, I could be Cuban, I can be Haitian. You don't know me,
Right?
Because I walk in somewhere.
real.
You gotta be. Have you
people's
traveled
brother,
anywhere?
you know what I'm saying?
You just been in them travel somewhere. They look just like me. It ain't me. And so you gotta go
you could be
somewhere.
British. I've seen some English black
I
motherfuckers
can
that
do
look
an
like
accent
you.
too, but that's gonna cost you.
Yeah. Do it for the plug. Yeah.
Nope.
Show
I ain't gonna do it.
show these Brits them skills.
Hey man.
But like no, like and I think it's an interesting conversation. It's a subject that's never gonna have a definitive answer, right? Or like it's literally to the comfort of the individual, right? Because like I've seen like where I'll be spinning and like the music is like, you know, explicit, so it's just saying whatever the song is putting out, and people are rocking, and let's say there's a drop and it's right at that drop, and you see like the
It
motherfucker.
depends. If you care about it, then you feel something about yourself.
Oh, I agree with that hard, bro. I agree with that hard.
You should be in the music. That ain't that ain't the music. They ain't dropped that for the music.
like,
The
what do you
music
think?
has been dropped. You like the music? If you feel some type of way, then you hide something. Go back to your closet with your skeletons.
You know
Everybody-
what?
Let
That
me
is
stop.
so real. That is so real because it's like if somebody, let's say, sees a public, let's call it a public situation, and they see that happening, and they get mad
Nobody
about it.
cares.
What are you paying attention to?
That's on
Are
you.
you in your vibe? Because if you're looking for it, you're gonna find it.
Look, if you're looking for it,
If you're looking for it, you're gonna find it.
That's everything.
Yeah.
If you're looking for, but if you want a problem, because no one's really paying attention to that. If the music is playing by the DJ, based upon the crowd, therefore no one cares.
Yeah.
The music being played. If you want, even when you edit music, right? That might be, you know the word, you know what's up.
Right.
The word is nothing. Make the word great. Now, some people might want to make the word
Make
like
it great again, yo.
I'm gonna change it, man. I'm putting up too much right now. I'm gonna tell you that they're gonna bring me back. When they bring me back, I'm gonna record this myself.
So I'm gonna
I
have
tell
to
you
bring
this,
some stuff real
part
quick.
two right now, man, because I You got to support. But I tell you, I answer questions. I'm gonna make the word great because you don't make it a thing. People die for less. They already died for that.
Ooh.
True, man.
Yo, that is a line, bro.
I'm done.
People die for less.
Yeah, let's leave that alone, man. Yeah, stop. Let's move forward. Hey, people are dying for that, man. Let's go. Come on.
Honestly, I don't think you can say anything better than that. So everyone gets
Thank you. Thank you,
ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Y'all follow me, DJ_chosen1.
That was definitely our
Please, plug me.
That was the most profound moment on hashtag on air don't care. That created the most woke sense for all anybody that's listening.
DJ_chosen1, man. I am CHOZN, the number one, man. He's gonna make sure it's done because he always has. This is the spot. You better come to the library, man. I didn't come for nothing. I was stopping by, just driving by. That's what you do, man. Support.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Make sure you guys
appreciate that.
listen to Chosen One. This dude's spitting bars. One time, let's give it up for Chosen One, y'all. Feel that shit. Fire.
Appreciate you, baby.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah. That was some real shit. Honestly, bro, like, I need another black person, and just because I don't know how hype it's gonna be, you know what I mean? Who knows?
He set the bar too high.
He said, like Chosen One said, he set that black bar very, very high. So high he dropped bars.
So he didn't set the average, the regular bar. He only set the black bar.
Dude,
is that what you're saying?
His bar is so high because outside, because black people could say profound things.
Jason, what are we at in time? What's the time at the moment?
The time is 12:04 a.m.
We're good.
That's just woke.
We're Gucci. No, really. I'm saying like I know that we're gonna get a lot of outside of entertaining black individuals, but very like intelligent and profound black individuals. But this dude dropped bars.
Oh, he did.
He dropped bars, which raised the bar.
I think I have an Eddie Pooh story that's very aptly connected to what you were trying to.
I need to hear it.
So, a friend of ours, well, actually, she's no longer a friend of mine, but we were very close for a long time. She's a Caucasian. She has Caucasian children. And one of them, roughly around the age of 14 or 15, she was in the concert with it, and she was like, she asked 80, could she say the N-word? And 80 goes,
you ain't my neighbor.
No. And 80 says, I don't care.
Yeah.
He's like, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead and let it rip.
Yeah. Well,
and hold on.
Yeah.
And oh my God. And she did. Hard ER. Like, I mean, one of the funniest moments of my life, I just hear you saying hard ER. And like 80, unflinched. He says, now, you don't say it around me. Like, I'm not giving you a pass to go see it in the world.
He set her up. He set her the fuck up.
He's like, I'm not setting you up.
No, it sounds like a
setup. Like, you can say it right here. Don't leave this house.
Yeah.
Just drop the N-word. He's like, I can't say the N-word.
Hard ER.
Oh yeah, that was the hard. Like that's what I died. I was like,
that's like that
dude,
right there.
She was like, can I say the N-word? Like I was like, if you say asking a black person that, I'm assuming there's an A at the end of that word. Like you really wanna drop the A.
Yeah.
Oh no. Like, I mean, like
she can't pirate with it.
Yeah. I mean, like I nearly had a heart attack. I was laughing
so bad,
so hard.
It's so bad. How about you? How about you, Haggard?
What about me?
You ever dropped that N-word? You ever said that neighbor in a casual sense? You ever been in that life?
I grew up with a lot of ghetto Latino folks, and the answer is unequivocally yes.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, like, and here's the thing: is even in Haggard's almost as old as me, older than you, but like, I mean, you can walk into a group of teenager boys of mixed races, and they're all dropping it.
Yeah.
And no blacks don't care. The Hispanics are doing it. The Hispanics don't care. The Caucasians are doing it. The Indians, whoever. Like, it's lost a lot of the big. Like, I understand when people say that they don't like it. Now,
the victimization comes when somebody
uses the word and says they don't like if you don't want other people using it, you better not use it.
Right. Well, I mean, so they're like, again, it's like not to speak for every African American individual, because again, it's kind of like there could be the one person that like hears it in a public setting and has no reaction, whatever. It's like, it is what it is type of thing. Understanding context, maybe that like, okay, it wasn't said in a derogatory way, right? Into the what the word used to be.
Right.
But like there are people that like hears it and it's like literally, excuse me, you know what I mean? Like it's one of those, so my position has shifted because, being in Chicago, growing up in the diversity, we talked about this, it was a very common thing growing up. But then, it was a couple conversations actually with, some very close friends of mine, understanding that like not every black individual is going to know that someone, what I'm saying, your ties so that somebody is giving you that right in.
But see, but my entire point is that it's like through hip hop music, there are millions of people around the world who say that word and have no idea. There's weight.
Make sure you're talking to Mike.
They have no idea that there's weight attached to that word.
Yeah.
Like, because I've heard comedians, whatever, like, or like rappers, like, go places and people are just like Asians or whatever, like, just dropping. They're like, they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know, it's just a sound in a song.
Right. Yeah.
At the very core, any word is man-made.
Yeah.
There is not one word that we didn't give a fine meaning. And some words have more than one meaning. So I mean, the thing is, if you like, and they change. That's what I'm saying about these little kids. Like, the word is changing to something else than what it used to be.
Yeah. So I mean, you're right about it, because it's like that's why my position changed, because I pretty much came to a point where like if me saying it could possibly hurt. Now, granted, like when I'm in front of a and again, I've still pulled myself away even with my close friends, but if me possibly saying that word could hurt one person, then I'm like, okay, it's not worth it, right? Until it's like universally respected. That's why one of my comedy bits is literally trying to convince the black community to allow Indians to say it. You know what I mean? We've only been your ally. We've literally been your neighbor and your ally.
I've had a pass for my entire adult life.
What I was going to bring up, I was talking about, I don't know if you want to talk about this, but you and your brother Joji.
Oh, yeah. This is a hilarious story. So, I was 80 Proof. I was in a rap group, and I was meeting them at a party, like, it was like an after party for performance. And my brother was in town. He is almost nothing like me.
Nothing. Okay.
So, like we were getting there. It was just me and him. We were getting the party.
If he's no neck, his brother is way less neck.
and so we're walking up, and there's like, there's people outside the party, and like I'm like, and I just like people see me, and I dap them up or whatever, like, and they're like, "What's up?" And work. I
spin with the flow.
I mean, at this time in my life, I mean, like, it's not go with the flow. It's just, I just say it anyway.
Yeah, it's casual.
And so I say it back, and then we keep walking, and my brother goes, you can say that? This is my 100% same brother, same mother.
Yeah.
Only brother. He goes, you can say that? I was like, say what? He's like, that. I was like looking at it stunned in my life. I was like, you can't? I was like, why can't you?
What's the difference?
I was like, he's like, I can't walk up to a black guy. I was like, sure you can. I was like,
the problem is if you say it with fear in your eyes, you've already lost. That's the problem.
You can't literally, I have had, like, it's funny enough, not African Americans, Africans have been offended. Like, funny enough, the only people ever to be offended by it were people who originated from Africa.
Yeah.
Like, literally one generation or whatever. But I've never defended my use of the word.
Yeah.
Black people would defend
it for you. I've had
those
those same situations happen too. And so, but again, it's like, those people who would defend you are not going to be there for every situation, right?
But that's what I'm saying. For most of my life, I did not use the word because I would go to any situation by myself bubble blonde people I don't know didn't like. Never had it. Never been. You know what I'm saying? Like never had a problem in my entire. But most people like. I've literally also had a situation when I said a story about India and someone goes, I thought she was black this whole time.
I've had that happen too.
I thought she was black this whole time. I was like,
totally have
that's
that
hilarious.
too.
But I mean, but like I don't use it now because like I'm an old man. Like I try not to use the word because I'm an old man. Like let me not talk like a child when
Right.
when it's not when it's applicable. Like I try to talk like I got some sense in my head.
Yeah.
So like,
I mean, you're a grown ass man.
yeah, I'm a grown man. I mean, but I still have. I'm very much a knucklehead, dumbass. So I mean, but so I gotta have willful thought not to act like a knucklehead dumbass.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's also like don't catch a case when you
it's not
don't got the
necessary.
time for it anyway.
Yeah, well, it's not necessary. Right?
Yeah.
Like, why create a problem when there isn't one to begin with?
Yeah.
Like so, my son. He was he's a musician like or a rapper or whatever like that, and a singer. He was in a group with two other white guys. My son, funny enough, does not like. This is a perfect example. Kids no way get confused for an African American. Uses the word all the time around African American, like with no problem. But he was in a rap group with two other white guys, and their first song they demoed, like all three of them dropping N-words. So I was like, yo, this is fire.
I be hanging with my neighbors. I
was like, yo, this is fire. I was like, but I'm not putting it out.
Yeah.
They're like, why not? I was like, because
don't want it.
You're gonna get shot at the first performance. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. I was like, re-record the song, take them. I was like, it's a fight you don't want. Like, why? Like, I understand you use it like with no problem out in the world, but you're gonna meet a million people you don't know, and why do you don't need those problems? Like,
I feel like throughout this show, when we have our other episodes, this subject is probably going to come back. I feel like the next time I want to talk about is like Tekashi 6ix9ine, right? Like that's that dude, right? Like what Jason was talking about. Like I grew up around Mexican people, so unequivocally, yes, I heard it all the time, right? Like Tekashi 6ix9ine drops it like literally that he was raised by a black family.
I mean, but like when I grew up in high school, now I don't like Haggard. When did you graduate high school?
Well, let me tell you.
I graduated high school? Yeah, year 2000, man.
Okay,
Y2K, baby.
Oh, you graduated in 2000?
Yeah.
I graduated in 95.
I'm 2005.
I graduated in 95.
Then that 5-year gap, right?
Young Hispanic men did not identify with hip hop culture in the early 80s, late 80s.
Because they were still
in Texas.
It wasn't until
at least in East Texas. They're mostly first generation immigrants.
It wasn't until we got some straight up. We called it Latin freestyle. We didn't even call that shit hip hop when it came out.
Until the Houston hip hop scene elevated, they were listening to heavy metal and Hispanic music. They were not. There was no use of the N-word. They were not dropping N-words in the late 80s, early 90s.
Does Bad Bunny use the N-word in any of his tracks? I'm curious.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
I don't know what he's saying. I don't speak Spanish.
You know what I'm saying? But I would consider Bad Bunny essentially hip hop culture. I mean, reggaeton, Latin, but he's hip hop. I think Bad Bunny would be hip hop.
Totally.
I'm kind of curious.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Not to any kind of judgment, just of the vernacular of.
Because it's like you look at Tekashi, it's like. Dude, people probably understand that he's Mexican, but don't identify him.
New York, strictly Latin artists have had that
New York is
from the early 80s.
Yeah, for sure.
Strictly Puerto Rican, Dominican artists have had that pass since the 80s.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's very, very true. But it's a fickle position that our people get to be.
At the same time, though, in the West Coast, it was very tumultuous between Hispanic and blacks in the West Coast.
Actually, very, very true. That was that's actually a really good dynamic placement when you're talking about New York versus LA.
But I think that's the beauty of music, is I think that over time, I think it's what's healed, because so many, as an Indian immigrant, hip hop is the music that I was just yo, what the fuck is this?
Because it's I feel like that's actually so fucking true, because it's LA would be considered the gotta be woke culture, and like New York is just shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Mind your business.
Yeah, like mind your fucking business. You know what I mean?
Lace up your Timbs, bitch.
Yeah, and so it's like if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I don't, then it is what it is. Fucking you live on with your day, just don't fuck up mine. You know what I mean? And so, and Chicago is such a medium of both. Literally, it's like a mix of both.
See, like the people I knew in Chicago, like they were very much squares. So they had like the few times I've been to Chicago with like distant family, I've been like, yo, and I'm like, I've always been like,
It's real. Yeah.
I mean, what we do, they're like, I cannot go nowhere.
That's because they're from Schaumburg or Naperville or one of them fucking bitches and shit.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know where I was at, but I was like, well, I guess we ain't doing nothing fun.
I'm assuming you flew into O'Hare Airport.
Of course.
Was it more than 30 minutes not in the city?
It felt like a drive. I mean, like look,
you went south.
My family had money.
You went south. You went west. You went east. You went.
I know we
everywhere
didn't go
except south. South.
I know we didn't go
O'Hare is north. O'Hare is north. But you know what? Actually, we're gonna set up for our last segment. Close this out with Hager with the plug, and we'll come back. Hager, do we have anybody that signed up?
Nope.
Yeah. So
to close out when we come back, Hager come back.
Yeah. So he's gonna do our last segment. Yeah. So we'll be right back,
Let's
y'all.
do that.
Last time you'll hear our sponsors, and yeah.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitalllive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media